I accidentally did that. Did I do that? No, I didn't do that. I don't know. Come on, cat, get out of here. What are you doing? Coffee, 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 coffee. Instant coffee is the best coffee. No, no. Definitely isn't the best. Oh, hey, Joey, what's going on, man? How you doing? No background music right now. I decided to just use this because why not? A lot of people I like it too. I like StreamYard. I told you I was gonna still use it. Hey, Tom Andrews, Roman Flyer. How you guys doing, man? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Next week starts tomorrow again. First, I mean, she's awesome. I'm going to the chat. You look, what did it say? You look like me. Like I just woke up. No, man. Terrible. You know what? That's exactly what happens when you wake up. You look like it and need to wash your face and everything. Tom Andrews. Yeah, the bot. I didn't turn the bot on. I forgot about the bot. I hope you guys don't mind. I mean, well, almost hard enough. Hey, a Cardi meow. Yeah, you get to see behind the scenes. Coffee. I'm so lazy. This is my coffee right here. Just that easy coffee. The cool thing about Streamlabs is I can switch to my computer and without even having to do anything. So I can be the cat whenever I want. Kind of wanted to just be able to tell everybody what's going on. I'm working on a lot of stuff right now. I have some cool ideas for my channel and how to help everybody else out on content. Because I was thinking, damn, I just learned I learned a lot about Blender and 3D technology last night, and it is so freaking fun. I mean, it got me into this filter thing's got me into Blender quite a lot. Like I'm like dreaming in 3D now. It's pretty cool. So it's like I've been watching nothing but a lot of Blender freaking videos. And they got a new Blender, and I like the setup of the new Blender. Oh my gosh, I just started playing with the new Blender, and they got a sketching tool that I haven't seen before because I played with Blender before, and it is freaking cool. Like it is just going to be fun to just randomly create something cool. So I can create 3D objects. And hey, how you doing, Carolina Hillbillies in the house? Be Claude Brew. Roman Flyers is I'm going to pack backpacks for the homeless. Here in a bit. Oh, that's really awesome, man. There's a lot of homeless people out there. I'm fortunate enough I feel very blessed to have a house and, all the stuff I got. And it's like a lot of people don't even realize what they have. A lot of people don't have what, you have. Could always be worse, man. You could be living in one of those third world countries, I mean, like in China or in those places where they just can't do nothing. So can't do much. So no matter how bad things get, be happy with what you got. There's just a lot of stuff. Hey, grab it fast, bro. How are you doing? Grab it fast. Grab him fast, man. That dude is freaking awesome. Inspiring me to get off my ass and go freaking grab it fast right out of the trash. And it's no, people throw away the craziest stuff. And not just people, businesses. Yeah. And you can get a lot of cool stuff there. So shout out to you for just letting us know about that stuff. Like, I mean, and it's cool to see the cool finds and stuff you get. Katie, nice to see you, man. I'm a hillbillies in here, yeah. Hey, how you doing, Nathaniel Lee? How you? What's up? I just woke up, drinking coffee, and smoking one of these nasty freaking things that make you. Yeah, it's one of these things I wish I never would have started. I'm back again. It's like I went exactly 7 years without smoking, and then I started doing it again. Oh my gosh, whatever you guys do, don't ever start smoking these nasty things. You stink like a freaking mini ashtray half the time. Hey, Nick Hardy, how you doing? No, I keep it real, and that's the thing is I'm always in this. If I know your channel, if I've seen how good your content is, and you come up with some good things, and Mr. Fuentes Moraz, how you doing, man? Let me read all that and see. I got a seventh place in the Special Olympics bowling. You got seventh place. That's good for the first place. But oh yeah, it doesn't matter. You had fun playing it. Yeah, you know. I mean, if you got to get somewhere. You can't play unless you're ready to lose. See, there's the Doro Show. How you doing, man? See, there's another guy with a really positive outlook and a good saying in life. You know, to the Rocha Show. You haven't got to bed yet. I know how that feeling is. How is your new cat premiere? Oh, the cat's pretty cool. The new cat's pretty dope, Tom. I mean, it's not as friendly as I was hoping, but it doesn't need to be super friendly because you know how the kids are. They're gonna throw it around the room, but the kids have been very good at the new cat. And if you're talking about the cat for the filter, yeah, I've just been messing around with the 3D tech. I just created some new 3D stuff that I can actually throw into. I can make my own masks now pretty easily, and I'm still learning some new features and stuff on Snap Camera. So I want to share that, with everybody, and in a way that you guys, because for me, I learn hands on very well, but I don't learn, you know, I don't. I mean, tutorials are good. I mean, that's what inspired me to really do tutorials on my own because it helped me out so much. So that's why I continue to just make as many tutorials as I can. I still need to make an intro video for my channel, but I do like I don't want to get rid of the You Are My Sunshine, but just for the sake of possibly getting flagged in for kids, which I know I'm not, and I think I'm a little bit. It's like looking at the website, looking at the FTC. It's not really that. I don't think I'll have to worry about being flagged for a kids channel because I have a couple videos that were just uploaded because I thought they were cool, not because I was trying to attract kids, and trying to. It's not. That's not what it was. Hey, good morning, Tracy World. How you doing, Lucius Fuller? Good to see you. It's crazy to see your face. I always picture you as Cartoon Cat. No, I know, I know. I probably scare people away with this freaking face right here. Like, hell no, there's no music, there's no freaking bot. I can't gamble. Jesus, I'm going to some place else. But let's see. Copy this. Okay, close that. Paste. Come on, paste. Damn it. Freaking phone. Paste. I think somebody wants to paste. You guys are welcome to drink some coffee with me if you want. I know I'm going to be going into the room. Just the kids are sleeping, so it's going to be different. And I was just thinking, I mean, I've been in StreamYards for a while, and you guys seem to like it. So, and I got my free 20 hours, so why not? So Blood X is done. What do you mean? Why? Why is he done? Did I miss Blood X? Is he in here? Oh, damn. I must have missed him. Yeah, this chat and StreamYards is pretty messed up sometimes. No, Blood X is doing a lot of stuff. He's just got too many monitors for a present from some cool guy that sent him some monitors. That's a Miss Diva. Finished? What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. Drove the show? What are you talking about? Yeah, because I just talked to him the other day. It didn't tell me anything about being done. Why is he quitting? I don't think he's quitting, man. I wouldn't let him give up. Yeah, Blood's not gonna quit, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. I can call him up and ask him, maybe, but I don't believe he's gonna quit, man. I guess I saw that video too. Oh, really? So he made a video. I missed the video. For real? There's a video that he posted. I mean, so busy watching other videos. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Jason Childers, you want to come up, man? You're welcome to come up. Anybody's welcome to come up, actually. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm really not going to force you guys to come up. I mean, if you can come up and say, hey, man, I got to go. I know how it is. I know how much of a, you can get. It is fun. I like coming on panels, and I don't like leaving, but sometimes you do have to leave. So, but yeah, Jason, you can come up. I mean, DeRosa show, you can come up and let me know. I mean, I really want to look at that video. If he did that, I'm going to call up and like tell him like, and I mean, what did he talk about? Damn, I got to watch the video now. I missed it. I'd be calling him before I'd be going live if he was saying he's going to quit. 'Cause there's no reason to quit YouTube. He's helped so many people out on YouTube. It's crazy. Yeah, Blood's been a very good friend of mine. And I try to be a friend to everybody. He you can't expect, you can't go into YouTube expecting to have everybody be your friend. You'd love to have everybody be your friend, but no, there ain't gonna be everybody ain't gonna be your friend. Can't make everybody happy on YouTube. It's impossible. Believe that. There's people out there that just can't be made happy. How you doing, Lady Reaper? What? I mean, but no. See, Lady Reaper. It's not drama. I just don't want drama brought against another or somebody attacking other people in my chat. Drama is part of life. But I don't want nobody picking on anybody else in here, in the chat, making fun of somebody, that kind of thing. I want everybody to feel comfortable here. That's the rules. But drama, that happens all the time. I just don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable when they come here. Like, oh my gosh, I can't chat because we got the hot sauce guy in here And we got the B Claw brood in here. We got the Lady Reaper in here. And oh my gosh, I cannot stand the Lady Reaper. And I can't stand that hot sauce guy, that Roman Flyer, man. He doesn't, you know what I mean? There's, he said he hurt his family because he messed up and he can't keep doing this over and over again. He hurt his family. I have to talk to him, man. I didn't know he was in that type of shape. I mean, usually he calls me when he's like that, like he's going. If he was gonna quit, he would have called me. I thought, nah, because hey, Pepper Bob, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I just don't think. I just don't think he's gonna quit. Why would he quit? I mean, maybe temporarily. You can always take a break. I mean, if you guys definitely need a break, I'm not gonna unsubscribe if you take a couple of weeks break. I mean, let us know, or we don't want to think that you're off the map. I gotta love you, YouTube watcher. Hey, how you doing? Looking like the Sith Lord. I gotta love you. And I really do like it. I mean, I have love for everyone, and I just don't. Everybody's got to have an idea that we're on YouTube. We're a big competition for a lot of other channels. But I'm definitely when I like your content, I like your content. Even if I don't like your content, I'm gonna keep. If I don't have nothing nice to say, I just won't say nothing. I mean, or maybe I just didn't have a chance to look at your content. So don't think I don't like your content. It just means that I haven't found it yet or haven't found the time to do it. But we're about to. Yeah. Believe me, I've got a lot of channels. I'm still like behind, so far behind. But Lady Reaper, what's that link for? Is that Blood's new video? I have to watch it. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. One of the people that I know for a fact wouldn't give me a copyright thing if I played it and listened to it. Well, I'm gonna have to freaking call him, man. I think I gotta call him. Damn, I'm worried now. Man, he can't be leaving, man. I can't wait. I was looking forward to his freaking getting to know. I don't know why I put that out. After this, I'm going inside and I'm gonna get the cat on. I'm gonna see how many people come back. That explains everything. He seems serious. Well, damn, Tom. You got me worried now. I didn't want to wake up Sunday thinking my friend Bud's going to be leaving YouTube. He's supposed to go live today. That's why I was going to go early. Yeah. And YouTube's been changing. And everybody changes. I mean, if he has to leave, he has to leave. You have to respect people's decision. I just don't think I think he's overreacting. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. Yeah, YouTube's for everybody. It's a great place for everybody to hang out. Yeah, well, I just don't want nobody. My drama is I don't want nobody to feel uncomfortable here, and we all need help when it comes to stuff. When it comes to just dealing with daily freaking annoyances in life. Hell, depends on what he did. Yeah, he's married. He has Chills TV. How you doing? Morning. One of the issues is adult streams, so wants to go. So you want to go too far, and when you turn on your community guidelines. Prevent that. Okay. Community guidelines, yes, they do. Community guidelines are not, yeah, they're there for to keep everybody. That's why when you come on my chat and break the community guidelines, I don't want you here doing that. When people do that in other people's stream, when they start mocking or making fun of people, or just like doing some things that provoke people, I just don't like that. I don't want that kind of drama on my stream. But this is good drama. I mean, not really good. I hate to find out. You say blood actually is an important part of this community. I hope he doesn't leave. Yes, same. I totally agree with you. Holy hell, she went off the deep end. You know, I don't know. Maybe I gotta talk to him. I mean, because Blood likes to have a lot of fun, and a lot of times he plays a lot, so I can see where that could go the wrong way for a family member. I can see. I mean, it's the perspective of the person viewpoint, really. I really think that we're damn trains. I'm gonna go inside. Trains. It is a premiere, but this is messed up. It is. I'll have to talk to him. I mean, I don't know the whole situation at all. I definitely don't want to see Blood leave the community, but for his family, he's got to. He's got to. I have to go get me my. Might as well drink my last. Oh, this is what I've been doing. Oh wait, I can actually show you when I go to StreamYard on my computer. I can join in on that. Stream yards. Morning coffee studio. So I can see the chat a lot better. Pepper Bob's in here. I gotta check out Blood X's video. Sorry about that. That is terrible. I have to figure that out. Yeah, I forgot to put the whiskers on the cat, so forgive me about that. But yeah, let's look at this thing. So yeah, because I've been this is what my computer looked like before I went to bed. I mean, I was looking at. I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm just looking at all sorts of like 3D elements and stuff. A ton of cool stuff on. And then I imported some created things from Blender, which I thought was cool. Like, and I'm learning how to texturize them and stuff. So I was playing around with Blender a lot last night. It's pretty fun. Like, I created these monsters, and I can't believe I did like this. Like, and then I added like the texture, and then there's other things you got to learn how to do. It's just a lot of fun. I swear to God, it really is. Like, you don't even know how much fun it is, but I really gotta. I was thinking that I would be able to randomly, because every time I create something, I just, no matter what, it's just like, how did I create that? I didn't even try. It's just like, you know, you just scribble on a piece of paper and you can find something cool in it. Well, with the 3D stuff, you can do some really cool stuff. And then, because I was thinking I can really use, and then learning out what textures look like and how they do it. I'm gonna look at this. I'm really worried about my friend Blood now. You guys got me worried. I mean, let's see what. Lipsticks. Trolls are running people. Trolls are running people out of YouTube. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. There's a lot of trolls in YouTube for sure. Could the special needs guy they brought on. Sorry for missing you. Apologies greatly. Yeah. Lady Ripper, I think we aren't reading each other correctly. I came into the chat and said he was done. And one of the mods would have to post a link. Blood X is everyone's friend here. Yes. I mean, good morning, exactly. Good morning, everyone. I mean, everybody's struggling with stuff in life. So, at one point, one time, I'm sure you're struggling with something. It's just the way it is. So let's see what's his newest video. So he's got a farewell to YouTube.
Well, this is my last farewell video you will ever hear or see from me again. Well, you ain't even seeing me. You'll just hear from me. I let the YouTube get the best of me for the last time. I fucked up again, and for the last time, I hurt my wife and I hurt my family. I'm done. I'm completely, utterly done. I fucked up once again. And I can't keep going through this and hurt my family. I can't. I can't. YouTube is a dreaded disease. And it's fucked me and it's fucked my family. And it's hurt my family so bad. And it's hurt me. I've poured everything, my heart and my soul into YouTube. And you get so much stuff coming at you at all the times. Especially when you become a bigger channel. It's so difficult.
I'm gonna have to call
so difficult.
Blood and
my final farewell.
I mean, just figure out what happened. I mean, I can't change his mind. I can't force him to do it.
YouTube itself has been good to me, but the people around it, I just let get to me. I myself is scum. I let it get to me. I let it ruin a good thing. I fucked up.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
So you guys take care. Much love, much respect.
He's not gonna quit, man. He's just, I think I gotta talk to, because I just talked to him not too long ago, like just the other day. Like, I think I might have an idea, but I'm not totally sure. But he should be fine. It's just, hopefully. I mean, I get to the point sometimes that it gets overwhelming, but hey, good morning, Gil Skills. How you doing, man? Roman Flyers. Yeah, man, I'll talk to Blood. Blood's, I'm sure he's, you know what it is. You know how it is, man. Don't let YouTube consume you to the point where it takes you away. Blood X doesn't drink, man, Roman. Blood X doesn't drink. If he did drink, that might be the reason why. He could be a little, but yeah, he doesn't drink. Enlightened Cafe stepping away for real? He's stepping away too? No way. What the heck? Man, that's one dude that I don't want to step. Another guy I don't want to. Dude, I don't want nobody to go anywhere. As a matter of fact, all you guys can go live right now. I mean, if you guys don't go live, who am I going to raid? You know what I mean? I mean, I really want to encourage. I mean, I really got to talk. I mean, you can't let, especially if you have a family member or anybody, you really can't let YouTube, and you can't let the things that happen on YouTube stay on YouTube. You can't let them affect your life. I really don't. I mean, because you should be able to do as long as you know you love your friends and you love your family. I mean, if you're playing around on YouTube, I really got to get more information for blood to figure out how you do it, Michael Riley, Lewis Fuller. You really just got, can't let stuff bother you guys. I mean, good to see you, Gill Skills and Go Fish Office. Should I turn on the bot, you guys? I mean, you guys really want to hear the bot? I mean, I think this is pretty cool. Like, got a quiet string, no whole bunch of links being dropped. It's different. I have to add that. I want everybody to check everybody out, regardless, because there's a lot of awesome people. Like Chills TV, he's got a great channel. Go Fish Office. Gill Skills is amazing. He's got a live stream. He'll probably be going live today at noon, right? Which is in like an hour and 15 or 17 minutes. Gill Skills live. So it's like Gill Skills with the live version. And then DeRosa, I don't know exactly when DeRosa goes live. Oh yeah, and Tom Andrews got an actual YouTube video, by the way. That's freaking awesome. It's a cat. And not bot, bro. No bot, bro. I know, I turned it off. I mean, I just haven't turned it on. I didn't even turn it off. I just left it off. I said, hey, heck with it. I'm just going to go live and have fun with everybody like everybody else. I mean, yeah, so what if I really don't need the filters, man. I have the filters for just a fun, just for content, just for something to help and make it less boring and less whatever. Like I can, I mean, it's just the way the cookie crumbles. I was going to use that for this way. I really want to. I don't mind if everybody's a cat, but now I can actually help everybody make their own filter, and you can be even more unique with Snap Camera. So, which I mean, it didn't take me long to figure it out at all. So, but I really do enjoy. You have 2 videos. I missed your newest video. Damn, I gotta go ring your bell or something. I mean, Tom, for real. But it's good. You guys are all amazing. Go Fish Office. There's so many amazing people in this. I mean, just you guys coming in, hanging out with me, and just and thank you for letting me know about blood, because I really now I have to give them a call up and see if I can figure out what's going on, because I spent I helped him a lot, man. I'd be like, dude, bro, I spent all that time helping you. You can't give up. You can't say goodbye to YouTube. Now, what you can do is definitely, if you made a mistake, you own up to it, and then you just move on. So that's all you got to do. I mean, everybody makes mistakes. If you can't you're gonna always make a new mistake. I'm really good at making mistakes. I'm a professional mistake maker. And I think we all are. You know what I mean? I can make more mistakes than the average person. So don't think that, you're not going to come through, go to YouTube and be a professional overnight. It ain't going to happen. You're always going to come and you're going to have, and don't get discouraged when people don't come to your live streams. It's not about that. I'm so happy to have, it says 22 people are in here. Go Fish Harvest, Dan the Man TV, Grace by God. And it's like, I get bummed out when I lose one person that I thought was like always going to be here and hang out. And I miss people when I get used to them in my chat. So I do get bummed out over that sometimes. You don't think I notice when people aren't here. Don't miss my live streams all the time, and don't come in very, very early. It's like things, that people have lives outside of YouTube. So you got to really understand that. So sometimes you got to not you can't get too offended when it comes to certain things people do. I'm so distraught. Right. So you really just got to keep a positive head on, a positive attitude. It's not easy. It certainly is not easy at all to keep a positive attitude when you've got, when you have a lot of people that are just being negative, or you maybe even just played around and did something and then that caused something, but you're gonna play. And if you do something, I don't know, I have to talk to him. I really don't think he could have done anything. But I mean, I know a lot about what Bloods. He's done his little, you know what I mean? It's like, you get on the internet, you start to feel like, damn, he might have said something, done something, who knows? But that's none of our business, really. But we want to make sure everybody's comfortable here. And we really do have to take care of our family first. Before it comes to YouTube, it is always family first. And you're all my family, don't get me wrong. But we got to take care of our real family, the ones that we physically have to take care of first. You know what I mean? We can't let YouTube allow us to neglect, our family. Well, we don't want to, and this chat is like jumping around like crazy. Said doses. Anyways, that's just my opinion. I really think that everybody can do anything here on YouTube, and that's what my channel is about. I really want to make everybody understand that, it's like, spend as much time as you can on YouTube, but don't let it consume you. Don't let YouTube consume you ever. Because if you do that, it'll be just like, I made the mistake. I love everybody in here. I really do. There ain't not nobody in this. Everybody kills us. What? Bro? What? I thought you were already a member. Okay. Well, thank you, man. Thank you guys. But I'm just there's always a spot here for everybody. And so what I'm trying to say is, don't let nobody affect you. Like if they say something bad about you, or if they talk about you, if they do something, don't let that bother you. I mean, because they might not even be meaning it. They're just saying it because they don't even really know you. I mean, that's why you can't talk mad about somebody. I can't. I don't have nothing mad about saying to anybody. It's like we all are unique. We are. Every one of us is a different personality. I mean, I ain't no better.
The Rosa Show has just donated $5 through Super Chat. A lot of problems in the world would disappear if we talked to each other instead of about each other.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, exactly. That's why I went to his channel. I went and watched one of his videos, and it was like, at first I was like, okay, let's see what's going on. And I listen to videos, so that's why it takes me a long time to come and watch people's stuff. Because when I do eventually go to your channel, I sit there and I'll listen to your videos. I mean, I won't watch your complete 4-hour live stream unless it's live, but I really listened to his concept of understanding and motivation. I shared it out. I shared his video out. A video, I think it was one of the first videos. I was like, man, that makes a good point. He makes a great point. So, and I couldn't explain it any better. Like the DeRosa Show did, and just the concept of like, that's kind of what I was trying to explain, but he explained it way better, but that's the end of for me, it's like I have a hard time explaining stuff. I mean, you know what I mean? I really do. Roman Flyer, family first always. Exactly. Yeah. And there's another guy. This dude right here.
Thank you for the $5. You're awesome, Roman Filer. Family first, always.
He can eat some serious peppers. And he just has fun with it, man. I'm telling you. And he's a good guy. He's just fun. He has his fun, but you can't let YouTube consume you. You can't let people on YouTube affect your own perspective. like if somebody, let's just say if
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
on YouTube,
Thank you for the $2. You're awesome, Gil Skills. Hashtag Godheart.
this is well, thank you, Gil Skills. This is what you really need to do when it comes to I mean, not need to. This is what I recommend that you do, because I can't tell you. You got to make the choice for yourself. But when you want to, if you want to get along with everybody, you can't. Okay, look, you got to look at things outside the box. I can't fix everything, right? So if you have a problem with one person and the other person has a problem with you, and this one person, you got 5 friends, so 5 people are all friends with each other, right? And you got one person is friends with this person, so you can call it the freaking hand. I guess I can come up with something right on the top of my head, but the point is you got 5 people in a group. Let's just say they're all friends with one another at one point, where they know one another. A couple friends are closer, and it's just like you can't. One person says something that you might misconstrue as something, like, oh, they're clowning me. Well, maybe they weren't. I mean, there's people take things so wrong sometimes. Take it out of perspective. Don't let the tiny nitpicky things, like, there's one thing, like if somebody does do you wrong and does actually really disrespect you, the worst thing you can do is let it affect you, because that opens you up to a point where you're going to continuously, you're gonna harbor that hate, that hatred towards somebody. And don't harbor hate for something. Just let it go and focus on the positive energy on somebody else. Don't, let them know exactly how you feel, and then end the story. That's just the way I do it. I don't harbor. You do me wrong once, I'm just gonna let it go. Right? I'm gonna leave you alone, man. I'm not gonna come back and be like, oh, you called me a freaking bake. I look at everything. I try to look at the glasses. It's half full, not half empty. It's pessimistic, optimistic. I'm optimistic, not pessimistic. I look at things in a good, positive light. Like, I don't like to look. If you always look at every single thing that somebody does as a negative thing, you're not going to get nowhere. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. This cat is naked as hell. You see, I remember this one was like, dang, I need to do something different with this one. Appreciate it.
DeRosa Show has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Life is a school where you learn how to remember what your soul already knows. People will never understand something until it happens to them.
Yeah, I'm not no dang freaking psychiatrist. I'm not no, I can relate to everybody. This is how I do it. And I can show you how I deal with the frustrations in life. I've had a lot. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. How you doing, Roman? But I'm just like everybody in here. I'm gonna make mistakes in life. It's just a good morning coffee show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes.
Everybody does. There ain't not one person that ain't gonna freaking get mad. I'm gonna get mad at them, but I'm never gonna take it out. I'm not gonna take my frustrations forever out of somebody. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody should be entitled. That's your God-given right, is to make a mistake.
Well, there's so many people get into the drama. That's what drives. I'm like, why? I don't care for the drama.
Me neither. It's like, we could talk about it, but I'm not gonna freaking go in there and be like, well, that person did this. I'm friends with there's not one channel in here I try to get people to stay connected. You might be envious if there's another channel. You might get a little, frustrated that they're doing better than you. But you know what? We're all going to come up at our own pace.
I don't deal with jealousy at all. No.
I know. See, that's the thing, is you can't get jealous over this.
Nope.
It's not a place for jealousy. YouTube, you got to leave your jealousy off of YouTube, you know, because there's channels out there. I mean, I see people just doing great things. You know, I don't look at it as, oh my God, he just passed me up. If you're looking at somebody's channel and looking at the numbers and everything, and then if you're going to somebody's channel, making sure that they're subscribed to you, so you stay subscribed to them, you're doing way too much work, man. You're overthinking this whole entire YouTube thing. You could be spending a lot more energy trying to create stuff for people to enjoy instead of trying to create misery for yourself.
Yeah, I go onto other people's channels to promote their channels, to lift them up, to do funny stuff.
You do, and it's so fun. I really, that's why I like it. And DeRosa does the same thing. Jason does the same thing. Gil Skills does the same thing. Everybody in here, Arcadia, I see you guys everywhere, and it's awesome that you guys are always there to help everybody, to uplift them. And that's what I like to do. When I get the time, I'll go in your chat. I'll hang up on the. I mean, it's just don't let me up there very long when I'm drinking.
Right.
I will ramble for real. But I mean, you ain't gonna hate me if I say. I mean, I was on Jason's the other night and I couldn't stop cussing, and I wasn't trying to. That freaking bad. But I mean, he still understood. But I mean, you really do got to put your foot down on me. I'm not going to get mad at you if you have a rule and I break the rule. You know, well, you know, you don't hate me, but you got to take care of your channel. You got to take care of what your rules are. You got to tell it. You know, it's like I don't plan on. I'm not going to permanently I really want to bring everybody on block, a lot of people from my channel. I do, but that's the only thing is I can't appease everybody. You know, if you allow it to happen, it's going to continue to happen. You know, you got to set your ground. You got to set your ground rules on your channel. You can't let people come in and pick on other people in your channel. If they like that kind of thing, let them do it on their channel.
Yeah, cut them off.
You know, it's just like you can't allow the negativity to it's not really like, yeah, you can talk about whatever, but if you have a problem with somebody's concept of YouTube, you can let them know what it is. You can let it out generally know without nobody. It's not polite to point. Thank God I don't got no hands, right?
Yeah, that's true, DeRosa. Yeah. Don't talk behind people's backs.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's like if talking about another channel when they're not even in the room or even about them, that's just drama. All you're doing is looking to have somebody come back at you and be like, "Look, he's talking about me," or
that's middle school shit right there.
That hurts people's feelings. And that's you're harboring. That shows who you are, and I don't want to sit and watch you clown on another channel that I might be friends with. You know, I mean that's what I've seen channels do that. No names, but you don't want to clown on that. You know, you can in good faith if you're friends with them. Yeah, of course, it's all in good fun. But when you're taking the negative energy and trying to provoke somebody secretly in the chat or in another channel, and you know that they're doing that to just provoke, get a rise out of you, why are they doing it? That's what I have to question is why would somebody come after you, or, you know, why would they make fun of somebody? It's either because they're envious, jealous, they have some type of thing, or, you know, they're just, why would you clown on anybody for that matter? Because it's a type of bullying. You got to realize what that is. Like, you want somebody to clown on your mistakes in life, or what you do wrong on your stuff. I don't look at the negative, like, you know, we can always be better. Like, damn, I mean, I'm sure if somebody wants to get mad at me and clown on me, I'm sure there's plenty of videos out there, but I wouldn't let that affect me. I wouldn't let that bother me. I would actually just laugh at it because it's true. I mean, if they make a clown video, but I'm not looking at it to the point where they're actually trying to hurt my feelings. If they're trying to, they're not going to succeed because I just don't let it bother me.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, how do I make that happen to me? How do I make people bring me the drama? Because it ain't gonna go anywhere.
No, you can go ahead and make a clown video on me.
Yeah, have fun. Good luck to you.
Gilskis, is the problem is someone is negative and you block them and you're protecting the people in the chat from them and their behavior. It is a necessary step in the person if the person will not correct the behavior. Exactly. And sometimes you're in a situation where I want people to just like, if this is, I mean, I would love for people and everybody to actually have the understanding that we all make mistakes. We can't hate everybody forever. We can't. I mean, we only live it. We can't lay hate them from until we die. When we're dead, we can't really hate. I mean, they can't haunt them. I mean, it would be kind of funny. But I mean, my point is we don't live long enough to spend that kind of time and energy on hating stuff. I mean, honestly, we are really in hell, and I'm showing you this is what it is. I mean, you might not think, we're all in a normal place of realm. What happened? I can't hear you, Roman.
Sorry, I was on mute. My fiance just woke up, so I just saying hi. Here, I'll put her on live.
No. Good morning.
Yeah, she's like, nope, get it away.
Good morning, Trindorama. Premier, how they do it for views, and it's bullying. They are not creative enough to create real content. Am I wrong? That's a good point. I mean, honestly, if you have to come on it and you have to get this is what you're losing focus on YouTube. If you have to talk about another channels, if you have to bring something that somebody made you upset about on YouTube, and you can't come up with some positive, fun, educational, something that will actually get people to learn something, to better their day, to educate, to have a good time. If you can't bring that to YouTube, that's what we want on YouTube. We want content where we can learn something, we can have a good time. We don't want to find out that, your next door neighbor basically stole your toilet paper roll, or you're this other YouTube channel totally is calling you dirty names, or we really don't need that on YouTube. I mean, no matter what, we don't really want it. But people do it a lot. I don't think that it's a place. YouTube is not a place for that. YouTube is a place to be entertained, educated, entertained and educated. That's pretty much everything. You got style, you got how-tos. It's entertainment and education.
You would think that if somebody was bullying on their page, all they would draw is more bullies, right? And hopefully they all flock to those pages and stay away from the good pages, the good channels like this one. Hopefully all the bullies just sort of gum together like that giant trash pile in the ocean.
I like that, Jason. I don't hate no one. I might dislike your ways. That's the best way that's exactly the way I say it. I don't hate no one either. I just don't like people's ways sometimes. There are a lot of ways they can do a lot. So I can't point no fingers because I have no claws. I can't scratch it either. I'm a cat with a weird ass head. But the point is, I mean, in the end, and that's how I like it. What he says, like ships don't sink because of the water around them. They sink because of the water that gets in them. Don't let what happens around you get inside you and weigh you down. That is wow. See, I'm telling you, this dude is great right here. Grocery Show, very inspirational dude right there. If you guys don't know him, man, look at that comment right there. If you guys, that right there is like, man, that's inspiring. Yeah, it's just a way of saying something, and you can take it any way, but you can't take that wrong because it's like a visual representation of what a lot of people are doing. They're letting things get inside their head, and you're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
Yeah, I think you turned the bot off because it was a little obnoxious.
No, I just gonna have a stream without the bot. Is that okay, you guys? I mean, why not? I mean, I need to find out. I want to go through because if I can't, I mean, the bot scares people away. That thing is like, it's an offensive. I'm thinking about, dang, I think there's a lot of people saying, I love your bot. Your bot's awesome. And I don't know, they're trying to be nice, but they could be actually secretly telling me, I hate your damn bot. I can't say my name right.
Well, it's really cool. I mean, it's cool for a little bit, but I mean, it grows old. It eventually becomes obnoxious.
That's what I'm thinking too. You know, channels got to change. I don't have to have it state everybody's word. I want it. I'm still going to probably have it so people can chat because I can't read the chat very fast. And so if somebody wants to get a hold of me, they can still use those other commands. And I don't want it to flood the chat. So I'm going to probably end up adding a cooldown timer. But I'm going to let everybody know so they don't have to get that message. It just won't happen. And then you aren't going to waste your time. So I'm gonna have to put like a minute cooldown on them or something like that, just so the chat doesn't get so flooded. So you can still play the game occasionally, but to have when I looked at my previous chats, it looked like the bot was talking more than anybody. You know what I mean? And it's fine, it works, but I think even for like other channels, it makes it harder for everybody to see the chat. So if you have 100 people in the chat, your bot's talking to every single one of those that are playing, it could get really frustrating after a while for you yourself. And I mean,
well, ultimately, it's your channel, man. You do what you want to do.
But I want to make it so. I mean, it's not. It is my channel, but it is everybody's channel that comes there too. So if you're gonna come to my channel, it's our channel. I mean, YouTube is a place for us to congregate, and everybody's channel. Hang out here. You can hang out over there. Stillwater Nation, Grace by God. I mean, Expedition Greg. I mean, there's just so many places you can hang out on here. I don't want to have my chat flooded with a whole bunch of like comments from a bot where I can't see your comment because my bot's too busy flooding the chat. I mean, it does look like that. It's the most heavily. I think it's one of the downfalls of after a while. My bot's kind of causing a lot of the.
Well, it talks over the top of you too.
Yeah, and it gets annoying.
It's like having that person on your panel that continuously talks over you. when it's your channel, it's like, no, shut up, dude.
I mean, I've done that. I'm guilty of talking over people on panels. I mean, especially when I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, I've seen you do it.
I know, man. I felt so bad afterwards.
I've done it too. It's all good.
I know, but I feel really bad when I talk over people, and I feel so like disrespectful. I mean,
you're a talker, dude. You're a talker. It's what you do.
I know. And I feel bad for the people that just don't. They need to talk because they actually do. If you really got to know them, they're just so quiet. Like sometimes it's better to just not talk. You get noticed when you're quiet. I've noticed that. I notice people that are quiet, like, oh, you haven't said a dang thing. What's going on? I love the bot. I'm weird. Funny. Yeah, well, don't worry. I think I'm gonna go on and off with the bot. Like I'm gonna adjust it to the point where it can allow. I really got to open up my bot because you guys ain't getting credit. I mean, you guys ain't getting credit. So I'm gonna open up the bot. Hopefully, it doesn't scare anybody away. But
you got some people that genuinely like it, so
I know there is. You know, it's nice to have a break from it, and I could always add. I need to add like a timer to that other thing, which is when it shouts people out, puts like their link in there. I need to add like a really big cooldown to that. I mean, it's just like if you're hanging out, eventually you're gonna hit that random timer, and your link will get dropped. I mean, there's also the members of the channel that they get shouted out.
Thank you for coming.
Because I got a lot of amazing members now. Gil Skill's the newest member of them all, and I got to remember to put him on the list of the website. And I was gonna try to come up with a way of. I mean, I still got the super chat website, but I haven't updated it in a while. And as Wow, it's gotten so you guys have been so generous with the super chats that it's like it takes so long to generate like that website. Like it crashes the thing now. So I'm trying to figure out a way of making that work.
Man, DeRosa posts some deep shit. Holy cow.
Yeah, he does, man. He's like someone I loved once gave me a box full of darkness, and I looked, and it took me years to understand that it was a gift too.
Totally. I totally get that.
Wow.
If you ever had your heart broken, you understand that.
That's the thing. Consciousness has no religious belief or ideology.
Welcome, channel member Expedition Grid. Thank you for coming.
No race or religion.
Scorpion says hot.
That's the thing is I really feel like there's a bigger place in this universe than just this moment. Like we're living in the moment always. Like we're not looking at the fact that there's more people out there. There's the odds of us being who we are. And have you ever even thought about that? Like have you ever thought of like I know I'm me. I can see, I can really feel and touch, and it's like I'm pinching myself. You know, am I dreaming? You know what I mean? There's so much out there. And we're focused on so much of the negative. Like I mean, we got to really realize that. I open my mind. I don't want. I mean, I'm not going to tell my. Like I just don't. I don't. Let's just put it this way. I'm trying to explain it without sounding like I know it all, which I don't know it all. It's just my belief or my understanding is like I keep an open mind. And I feel like we're all related. And there's too many facts that because I have an open mind to in a sense. Like I really believe that we're all literally connected.
Well, we all bleed the same.
Like we are so like, cause it's like so weird in a sense. Like we can relate to everybody because we are in a sense everybody else. We're like clones.
It's like I see people like on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but like on Facebook that like they'll delete somebody or block somebody, unfriend somebody because of their political beliefs, or they post too much political stuff or too much religious stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'll be friends with you. I don't care. I don't care what you believe. I mean, you're not going to change my mind on it. Nobody can change anybody's mind on religion or beliefs or any of that stuff.
That's the wrong way to go about it.
But if you're,
I like to understand your beliefs. Now,
yeah, if you're a good person,
you change your own mind. You don't let nobody change your mind, period. I don't want, if you let people manipulate you or tell you what you should do, you're a follower. I don't recommend you being a follower. Be a listener, and then do what's in your heart, not what somebody tells you to do. That's the thing.
Yeah, those are weak people.
If somebody asks you to do something, that's one thing, but don't be a follower. You know, I mean, you can, if somebody's leading you to do great things, that's fine, but don't just, make sure it's good to follow a good cause. It's good to follow a good purpose, but don't be easily misled. You know what I mean? It's like you got leaders, but I wouldn't say don't be easily misled. Make sure when you're following a concept of reality, a concept of somebody's, I see people following certain things and it's like, how? Why? I mean, why would you believe that and follow that?
Yeah.
You didn't think about that? Did you take your hat off and think about the thoughts? Like you have any idea of what you're thinking about?
My tinfoil hat.
Yeah, did you put the tinfoil hat on? I mean, that's just my perspective. It's just like, shout out to all the people going through some shit and trying their hardest to put positive or proud of you. Right on. Shout out to everybody.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't believe the year I've had. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, right? And I guarantee you it's getting bad for everybody nowadays, man. And even for me, it's like, we have enough drama in our real life. We don't want to get on YouTube and have to deal with it again.
Yeah, F that, man. We're here to have fun.
Right? we want to be positive.
Speaking of, my chest hair is growing back finally.
You know what? I wish I could show you my nipples, but my kitty's hiding them right now.
It's itchy as hell. Itchy as hell.
Oh my gosh!
Don't wax your chest, people.
Why would you wax your chest?
Oh, I was on.
Oh wait, I don't. You're not my friend anymore. I'm not friends with people that wax their chest.
I was on Phil's channel. Everything Spicy. We did it together.
Are those like? So what would you do if you had chestnuts?
Roast them over an open fire.
You guys, my God. I keep getting timed out. Who are you getting timed out by, Brenda Lynn? I can't. I don't even have my dang thing open. So, any moderator, let me know. Please, don't be timing people out for no reason, please, you guys.
Super Dave says he fixed it. Something must have been going on.
Okay. Well, I mean, it does happen sometimes accidentally. I've seen that happen. So, I mean, I wonder if I can. Did they edit? No, they didn't give me. Only thing they give me is a block user. Put somebody in timeout on here. So the only way I can really do it is on that. Anybody else want to come up and say hi for a little bit? I'm not gonna drag this live stream out.
Post the link, dude. You haven't posted the link anymore.
What? Did it just say midget? Is that what I didn't?
What is that?
How do I delete that?
Can I block you?
No, you can't. But I just typed in midget. I was pasting the link. I thought. I mean, I remember where that came from. It was a chat where I copied. If somebody said, "Oh, I mean, something about a midget," I was like, "What? You're attracted to?"
Just a random midget post. All right.
I know. Just a midget. I'm a midget. Look, see, I got no legs. I am on fire.
Hey, I'm 5'8". It's not. Well, I guess I kind of am a midget.
Damn, I'm only 4 inches taller than you. What do you roll? 6 inches taller than you.
Yeah, I'm taller on my back.
Only half a foot. You're taller on your back.
I'm a little dude.
The funny thing is, your absence doesn't affect them. Your presence never mattered. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's a good thing. Man, you know what? You have a lot of good sayings, man. Are you reading the Bible? I mean, it's no, I'm not even kidding you. Like, it's if you ever looked at the Bible, there's a lot of inspirational, a lot of like wisdom in that book. So regardless if you believe in God or not, it's a good book when it comes to just understanding and wisdom. Proverbs is one of the things that if you ever want to be a wise person, read Proverbs in the Bible. You'll actually end up with a lot of understanding and wisdom. If it isn't inspired by God, I wouldn't know what else would be. With us, we have the power to rise above any situation or struggle.
You need to post your StreamYard link, dude.
Yeah, I was just looking.
Getting sidetracked.
Of course, right? Oh, wait. Let me wait, I don't want to do that. I wanted to take that out so I can, because it's covering up the little share screen thing was covering up the invite link. There we go. All right. Anybody else want to come? I'd come up if you're
drop the link.
I'd come up if you're okay with the premiere. Of course I'm okay, bro. You're more than welcome. Always. Anybody's welcome to come up and hang out, man. Gill Skills live. Are you going live here in 30 minutes?
No, I'm going live.
Come on. I mean, you don't think I religiously try to keep in touch with your show, man? It's a really happy, scrappy time over there.
At 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got plenty of time.
We got Dan the Man TV. How you doing, Dan the Man?
What's up, man? What's up, Roman?
Today.
Hey, man, I just visited your page. Go check that out later.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna join on my phone. All right. So the kitty's gonna go back. So
all right, man.
Kitty.
I'll be able to hear though.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Doing pretty good. What about you guys?
Can't complain. Got my breakfast burrito right here.
Oh, I'm jealous.
About to go fill backpacks for homeless people.
Right on, bro.
That's super cool, man.
Yeah, my fiance's uncle used to take care of homeless people all the time. He got killed in an accident on his motorcycle. So every year after that, her mom started this backpacks for the homeless thing. So I think last year we gave out like 250 fully loaded backpacks. You know, blankets, gloves, you know, food, all kinds of stuff we stuff these backpacks with. It's pretty cool.
That is awesome, man.
And it gets bigger every year. It's pretty cool. Last year we got the school district to loan us a school bus and a driver. So we loaded all the backpacks in a school bus, took them downtown. We sit in Civic Center Park, downtown Denver, and hand out backpacks, talk to these homeless people, figure out, you know, what's going on in their life, what caused them to get in that situation, you know, and I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, we could all be there. We're all one step away from being homeless and broke, and one mistake away or one illness away from being that person. So, you know.
Yeah, it could happen to anybody. You never know.
Right?
Yeah, wake up every day appreciative of what I got. That's for sure.
Yes,
That's
you
what I
do.
like. That's a good saying that Blood always said. It's like, you know, I'm blessed to be alive because tomorrow's never promised. You know, it really isn't. You know, we don't know when we're going to go. We don't know that. And that's one thing I know that's kind of coincidental. We don't know when we're going to die. If you did know, then you would definitely be like, it would be sad. But you realize that on this planet, we don't know where we're going to go. And a lot of people are just don't even realize we're eventually going to. It's something I don't want to talk about. That's the worst drama, is to realize that, hey, but guess what? There's good news. In the end, there's always a good thing at the end of the tunnel.
Always.
There's always there's a positive aspect.
My mother always used to tell me when I was growing up a couple of things that stuck with me, and I use them even today. It's life is what you make it. No matter what you're doing, no matter what your situation in life is, life is what you make it. And you know, for all those trolls out there, it's not what you say, it's how you say it that matters in life. And that applies to just about everybody. And DeRosa Show, I love you for your wisdom. That is amazing. And
No, he is. And it's like, look, like I like what he said here. It's like, and the aliens. Do you realize what you can get from that? You can be like, oh, he believes in aliens. Or you can get mad because he believes in aliens. Like, if you believe in God, you believe in an alien. If you believe in a higher power, you believe in an alien. If you don't believe there's a God, you don't believe there's a higher power, but you don't believe in aliens.
I believe in aliens.
I don't know. It's coincidental.
open-minded.
I'm just opening up my eyes and my ideas. I'm not saying I'm not going to get mad if you don't see things my way. Someday you'll see things my way. You never know when you're going to go.
Limp Biscuit.
Yeah, right. You got that. You remember that song?
Yeah. And then what was that Suicidal Tendencies reference earlier? I forgot. It's funny. Song references everywhere. That's why it's good to have background music sometimes. But
I know I should have played it.
it's early Sunday morning.
I know it's kind of I could turn on some music. I got a lot of good music on.
Oh, I didn't know it was hoodie time.
Oh well, I'm outside and it's chilly out here. It's actually pretty freaking warm.
Well, I'm in the
Feels
garage.
like it's like 30. Feels like so what did you say? I hate it. It's the only thing I need StreamYards to do is when you select an image, it hides the image on your phone and on the computer. When you display it on the screen, and then on the phone, it's so tiny I can't read it. So I gotta like deselect it or tap it a certain way for it to be transparent, which is annoying.
Bye, Go Fish office. I guess you're leaving.
Yeah.
Much
Bye,
love.
Go Fish.
Looks like you got somebody backstage.
Oh, do I? Oh yeah, I do. Hey, how you doing?
Hi guys.
Hey, Ariel.
Long time no see.
Yeah. also known as the Patriots fan too.
Oh man, that's
What's really
right.
funny is Tarisha. There's a lot of people that know for a fact.
You're gonna have
I
a
mean, I
bad
know
day.
for a fact. I wouldn't be paranoid. I would be like, this is about time you've seen it, you know. But nice to see you, Shanette. Every moment, every choice you make is determined the experience you have and the experiences you have.
I just realized this hood has kind of like a cone on it. That's a bad look. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
What looks like
goodness.
That ain't right.
I feel like a bit of a Sith Lord here. Give in to the dark side.
Do I look like a Sith Lord? I mean, I really could make a. The only thing is this hoodie doesn't come with like a string to make it look like this. You know,
So you can
now
look
I
like
look like
Kenny
real
from
little.
South Park.
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Screw you guys.
Yeah, that's not Kenny. That was Cartman. That's Cartman.
Yeah, that is Cartman. Kenny.
Well done.
So I like inspirational stuff. I like when it makes you guys think about. I really like it when you think about others, not get stuck in, focusing on. You focus on, oh, why me or something like that. Like, oh, why me? Why me? I've been there.
Dude,
Like, why me? Why am I?
Life is
Why am I
honestly
going through this?
90% shit. Life is 90% shit. It's 10% good. And you got to focus and appreciate that 10%, man. Your life is miserable for you.
Yeah. No,
I mean-
honestly, I find life amazing. I don't like to look at life as shit. But you go through it. Life is hell.
Yeah.
This is the only thing a lot of people think. I mean, I'm looking at it through both perspectives of everybody, right? Like, even myself, like I don't have a concrete opinion. Well, I actually kind of do, but I keep an open mind. You know what I mean? I keep an open mind, and I like to keep an open mind because do I know everything? Hell no, I don't.
Nobody does.
I mean, if you believe that you know it all, if you're a Mr. Know-It-All, holy crap, I can hear my echo of my TV, my computer inside my room.
No, if you think you know 10% of anything, you are wrong. I mean,
You gotta stay humble. You just gotta stay humble. You start becoming arrogant and think you know it all. You're not gonna help anybody. You're gonna be like a bug repellent, but for
No,
people.
this is the one thing. You're right, Bill Skills. If you can't listen, and if you always have your opinion and you don't respect others' opinions, and you can't actually relate to other people's opinions, you can't have a conversation. You won't be able to ever conversate with somebody because you can't relate to their actual opinion. You mean you got to be able to have an open mind to understand their opinion, and maybe their opinion is correct. Maybe their outlook on it is accurate. That's the thing. You got to keep an open mind to the point that they're right. They could be right. You might be wrong. If you have to be right all the time, you're doing it wrong. I that's my biggest mistake in life is that I always felt that I was right about something. Like I always felt that I knew something that I had to tell everybody. But then I found out, damn, I'm wrong.
right.
Welcome, Canadian Scrapper.
If you can't admit that you're wrong,
There's nothing
or just
wrong with
recognize that you're wrong about a subject, then all you're doing is arguing.
Well, there's a fine line there too. I mean, you could be right about something, and you could be observing someone doing something, and you might have a better way, or have a better way that you want to share.
Exactly.
You can definitely do that. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's a fine line. It's definitely a tightrope type situation.
Holy cow, I just stuck my hand in my armpit and it's about 2 degrees. Oh my God. Shouldn't have waxed my armpits, I guess.
You wax your armpits.
There's no fur coat
Hey,
under there.
James.
No, my usual fur coat is missing.
Hey, shout out again to everybody. Nice to see you.
I even shaved my face.
Thank you guys all for being here.
And they had to hurt.
Hey, hey, Gil Skills, you can give everybody a high five and a
Thumbs up, high five.
yeah, thumbs up and a high five. I really do admire that. That's great. I always feel welcome. I love going to your streams, man. I mean, everybody in here has a unique personality, and I don't get mad. Like, this is the thing. It's like, would you get mad? Would you get mad if somebody was using your sayings? And it's like, I literally would be like, I would be honored if somebody said, "Oh, they want to be the cat," and you know, it's pretty much like a good thing, you know. If somebody is copying you, that means they admire you. That means that they like you. How would you get mad? No, if they're copying you to, it just depends on how. You know, they're copying somebody to mock them, to make fun of them, or you can be copying them because you like their idea. Like Still Winter Nation.
It's the best form of flattery, dude.
It's a form of flattery no matter what. So that's in the end of things. If they're mocking you, that means they like you. They secretly love you.
Well, they're either mocking
I mean,
you know you're right, or they know you're right. They know you're right.
But I'm not completely right all the time, and I would never claim to be right. I mean, all the time. I mean, I could be right, but I always leave that possibility of, you know, I could be wrong. And
I was right.
Thank God I got a father that actually taught me a little bit, you know, about like reality. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that they've grown up without being able to realize that, hey, I can make a mistake. I can be wrong sometimes, and it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, I never had a dad.
You know, you're not. Nobody's to look at you like you're a freaking failure because, oh, you made a mistake. And if you think that somebody's gonna judge you because you made a mistake, or because you can't be wrong, you got to live up to your perfectionness. We all want to be perfect. We do. It's in our genes, which is creepy, right? I like perfection.
The only thing perfect is in my genes.
No, it is. It really is. It's in our genes to be perfect. It is no, I'm not even kidding you. Every one of us want perfection. We look for perfection. It's a secret thing in reality that points to the facts. If you ever thought about it, why is it we don't want to die? Why is it we die, but we don't want to die? There's so many things out there that is just like pointing at a reality that we don't even really want to recognize.
No
Secretly, we don't want to acknowledge certain things about ourselves or about reality in general.
No one person is an island. Whether you agree with that statement or not, it's honestly true. At some point, you're going to need.
Say that again. I'm sorry, I missed it.
I said no one person is an island. I says whether someone believes in that statement or not, it's actually still true, because at some point in your life you will need someone else to achieve some degree of ends, and you can give advice, you could talk to people and help people based on the experience you've accumulated throughout your life, which we all do here. We all do that, which is awesome. But at the same time, one of the biggest qualities that I enjoy about you, Premier Hal, is that you admit that you don't know it all. You're just sharing your experiences thus far. And that people need to hear that too. Because if you're giving advice, whether that advice is valid, true or not, people may begin to perceive that you think you know it all. But by admitting, hey, I don't know it all, I'm here, I'm just trying to help out, I'm just giving you my experience, it brings you back into that realm of being human again. And people respect that.
Yeah, and that I respect that quality in you too, and everybody in here. It's like I know there's a lot of people out there that might And it's like if I seen that quality like you didn't have it, it's not hard to it's not hard to get back to reality. Snap goes reality. You know, it's like I got Eminem songs in my head now.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes rabbit.
Right? But for real, we all make mistakes. We're all gonna fall. We're all gonna like. It's just crazy, and to take it out. I mean, I really want everybody to get along. I would love to have a peaceful world with bunny rabbits and like
Rainbows and
cats.
unicorns.
No, unicorns are weird.
Actually,
I mean, honestly, I just think unicorns are.
You don't believe in unicorns? I can't follow
I
your
mean,
page.
I believe
Did I just say gay? Actually, I am. I'm definitely
Gay?
have no comment on that subject.
Thought I seen a horn growing out of the front.
I have no comment on that subject at all. I don't know what. I mean, gay is, in my opinion, the only definition of gay is happy.
Well, that's what it was back in. That's what it meant was happy.
You know, the Flintstones have a gay old time.
Yep.
You know, it was freaking awesome. Man, I mean, sometimes you look. Have you ever looked back at the past, or even if you're younger than me, if you ever look back at the TV shows in the days and understood how we grew up, we didn't have like all these tablets. I mean, this was like sci-fi stuff that we have right now.
We woke up and went out and played outside all damn day.
I know.
Yep.
I went.
I'm a young
went and-
person on the panel.
I know you're the quiet person on the panel.
I think she soaks it all in, and then at some point she's just going to give a summary of the entire thing.
Right.
Talk about it all.
Yeah,
Well-
because I have my flaws. Everyone has their flaws. That's what makes each one of us unique. Very unique.
Yeah, we are unique, but guess what? We're related, and I believe this is the thing that I really believe. I really think it's a true idea. Well, not a theory. A theory is something that is made up. So if you believe in evolution theory, there's the Big Bang theory, and when it has theory at the end, then it can't be. It's just an idea of what's possible.
Exactly.
So it's pretty much like you don't know it. They don't know it. So, and then the carbon dating theory, you know what I mean? How could you carbon date and prove that, you know, this item was 1 million years old? Oh my God, freaking trains. I'm going to go freaking over there and just like smack the train across his head. Stop honking. Damn it. Giving away my location. I'm gonna get freaking
I'm
gonna
get your
get
front door in 5 minutes.
What's really crazy is it's like I'll be like, damn, I'm getting swatted. What? Swatted? Why am I getting swatted?
Well, that's the deal. Is like I
See,
come
that's
on here.
another thing. Is like people are afraid of that. Like I have my friend is like completely afraid of getting swatted. That's why you don't want to do it. It's like,
Well, I come
'cause,
on here
you know,
with my
people
real
do
name.
die.
All you have to do
Why?
is Google my name. You know where I live. You'll find out a lot about me if you just Google my name. And I come on here with my real name. And I thought about switching it up, coming on here with a fake name or something. But ultimately, at the end of the day,
I'm not worried about my name because about there's 1 million people with my exact same name.
Not
So
me.
You can dig up a whole bunch of different things on mine.
there's only one of me.
No, there's over 1 million people with my name, and my name's out there. You know,
It's good to see you, Todd.
I know your name.
I don't care if you say my name. Say my name. Say my name.
Kitty cat.
That's for you. That's not for me.
I mean, it's just the whole cool thing about this is like, I mean, I really do. I admire all you guys, every one of you guys. You guys are in here. You're on YouTube, whether you're creating great content, and that's what I'm trying to get you to understand it's like I made the mistake of doing something in the past, you know, like sub for subbing or just getting. I mean, really, what I do, I look at like the channels that do the growing stuff. They're not doing anything bad, unless they're trying to sell.
Right, make money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like the selling aspect of it. That's the only thing. And I remember Gill Skills had like this whole pet peeve of the grow. I mean, the grow networks, and that really put everything in perspective. And all of a sudden, now there's no more Grow Friday anymore. I mean, but and I miss it. I didn't really care. I mean, it wasn't about growing my channel. It was about meeting new people. In my perspective, I was using it not to like get numbers, but I met so many people through that. You guys don't even realize. Like I've met, if it wasn't for those channels that do the networking, and then, you know, some of them are really good and entertaining, and some of them are less entertaining, but they're still, you know, the personality. They might not have the equipment to make it all fancy, or that's the whole point. It's like you shouldn't have to worry about that. You shouldn't judge somebody.
The networking streams, the Grow Friday streams, you know, they suffered from a few bad apples. I call it the bad apple syndrome. And it you know, some channels weren't really networking the correct way, and it developed a stigma for all of them. And it just grew and grew and grew to the point where they couldn't sustain it anymore.
Well, you can't sustain a sub for sub channel. You can't sustain.
Oh, it's true.
I mean, you can't. So you'll know that they grew. Like me personally, I did it. So you'll see my analytics will show that. I mean, they're looking for a number to get to a goal to get stuff unlocked on their channel, and I have no problem helping somebody with that. I mean, I don't feel like it's like. But the end of the story is if your channel isn't, you know, I'll give everybody a chance. Everybody deserves a chance on here, for real, to give you, because I've met a lot of great people and met a lot of things.
The growth streams could work positively, and I'm sorry for overstepping. I'm doing it myself.
No, don't worry about that. I do it all the time.
I don't mean to do it, but the growth streams could work in a positive way. But the problem is that when you start pushing goals, like if somebody's 15 away from 1,000, and you start pushing goals, you start running the risk of not getting that organic growth, and you start running the risk of losing potential people. They're just subbing to appease the host. You know, not everybody, but some are.
You're right. You're right. But you guess what? If it wasn't for you doing that for me, I admired that. You sent people my way. They got a chance to get to know me. Now, if I can't hold their retention, if I can't keep them entertained on my channel, that's my fault. But at least you showed them that I existed. You told them that I existed. And that should be what networking is all about. Yeah. It really is. Hey, look at my friend, give him a chance.
Oh, yeah.
You can't expect people to stay forever. You know, unless you can hold their attention and give them a look up on your channel saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to be doing a lot of new things on my channel. I do tutorials. I plan on doing a lot of cool stuff on my channel. I want to get to know you. I really do. And I want to share you out with my other friends. I want to get to know you. This way I can recommend you. I can talk about it. We can pretty much figure out how to get somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against networking at all. I just, you know,
the sub for sub is what's tearing people's analytics down because they're doing it wrong.
Yeah. And the biggest problem is there's a lot of perception out there. Perception can kill channels. You know, you could be doing it correctly, but you've got those people out there that pace that it's like a one size fits all deal. Oh, you're a networking channel? You sub for sub. You're bad. And then they spread it around.
They got the negative perception of it.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly. They got the negative perception. Like I'm trying to say is like I really, if it wasn't for networking, I never would have met you, Gil. And I mean, there's so many awesome people. Todd Hills, I mean, everybody in here. If it wasn't for networking, I don't think we would have ever met. So we have like 2019 awesome people on the channel. I don't think I would have ever met any one of you guys and everybody that's come in and had to go.
I met you through the cafe.
In Enlighten, I met him through networking, and he was just stoked that I was like, he asked for some help, and I just came in and met him and said, hey, I got I can help you with that, and I have no problem helping anybody. It's like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make it. I'll give you all the tools, and I want you to show me up. Yes, I do.
Your fingers on the mic, Premier.
Yeah, your mic went weird.
Did it go weird again?
You sound like a tin can. Oh, you're in one.
David, hold on. I'm gonna refresh.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna close my browser and join back.
There you go. You're working good now.
Getting better.
He closed his browser. I guess
You
we'll.
can hear me. I thought it was in the background, and I just I don't know. The phone sometimes has some issues with Streamlabs. I'm actually hosting. I started hosting this on my phone.
On your phone.
So, yeah.
Is there anyone backstage?
Let me see. Oh, Grace by God.
It's good to see you.
Hi.
Now,
I don't feel
I've
like
been
I'm the
listening
only
to you
female
guys
here now.
enjoyably. I've been loving it for 10 minutes. Loving this. You guys are awesome up here. It's perfect. And the chat's perfect. I had to keep flipping back over because I didn't want to make a surprise guest appearance. Be like, oh, I'm on. I'm typing YouTube. How is everybody?
Easy like
Real
Sunday
good.
morning.
Good.
see, that's
How
the
are
thing. Is Grace by God. We
Hi,
definitely enjoy YouTube, right? We enjoy it. There's a lot of amazing people on here, and there's a lot of amazing people that just don't realize they're amazing. And they think that they're not amazing, and then they take it out on
It's what
everybody
you
else.
come out here for. It's what your general purpose is to come out here.
So that's just my opinion.
Everyone's general purpose is different, but we all find that people fall under categories. So, if you came out here because you wanted to build the channel and meet wonderful people, you're pretty much the majority. And that's most of us. That's most of us.
Mhm.
We're the majority. We created a channel because we wanted to share a part of our life. We wanted to build lifelong friendships and relationships with people. And then you got the small percentage who just created it because they just wanted to come out here and cause chaos or use it to take advantage, make money. Like it's again, you have to know.
And see, that's the thing is, I'm not
why
going to
you
do a networking channel just to get everybody to donate so that everybody's stuff.
exactly.
I mean, I'm not going to do that. I don't recommend that.
Any of
And if
it,
you're
but
gonna
yeah,
pay,
you know why
if you want to pay for subscribers, I'll tell you exactly where you should put your money, and not my channel when it comes to that. If you like my content and you want to support my channel, I really do appreciate it.
I love it.
100%. And I will definitely try my best to return the favor, but I'm not going to send a whole bunch of fake people that don't really like your content. You know what I mean? To your channel that might not even like your content.
That's what I'm saying. That's what we are. We're communities of people. Like we're people that came out here to build relationships. And then we found each other through different communities. And then those communities bonded as well. It's an amazing way how it works. Like it's really beautiful and it's brilliant to be a part of it. It really is. And I love it.
Exactly. Now, this is what I want. I want everybody to realize this is, if you want, I will definitely show you. There's ways that you can make it great. If you have an actual channel and an idea for your channel, if you're just coming up with a random channel like me, like I kind of did, you can do that. But if you really want to grow and you want to put money somewhere to grow, you can buy YouTube advertisements on and you can share it with the world for really cheap. I mean,
but your idea was
other places to go to share.
But your channel wasn't random. The purpose was at the core of your channel, you created it. Why? Because you wanted to socialize and connect with people, correct?
Well, of course. But let's not talk about me. We're on my channel.
And that's what most of us did our channels was for the purpose of. And most people are content creators. We do have content. Go look at our channels. We're under different genres of what part of our life we're sharing.
Grace,
But
by
we're
God, what do you think about Gil Skills channel?
Oh my God, Gil says is awesome. You've never been here? Here's lunchtime shenanigans. Have you
Right?
never
What do
been to Gil
right?
Skills Live?
What do
I
you
mean,
think
go
about
there.
Roman Flyers channel?
Roman, I haven't had an opportunity of getting there as much. Unfortunately, I just have to tell people, unfortunately, in the last 3 months, I have unfortunately not been able to make it to as many live streams and connect with as many people as I wanted to.
Right. I
For
know I have the same
I
problem.
am paying
Sometimes it's
attention. So
impossible.
Roman, I unfortunately don't see him other than when he comes out to chats and communities. Then I get to connect and see
Well,
Roman.
that's what it's about. I don't give a rat's
See, for me, it's a
whatever
very
about my channel.
yeah. For me, it's a variety. Some people connect with your channel. Some people connect with you in the live streams chat. For everybody, it's a different way they find you and they connect with you.
Grace,
Through
by
different-
God, I can tell you that Roman is a very sharing individual. Not
Yes, he
even
is.
5 minutes ago, he
I
was
watched
sharing
him
his
get
nipple with us.
waxed. I
And he's
watched
doing it
Ah.
again.
Dude, you were sitting there going, "This is itchy." I was rubbing my legs, going, "Dude, you don't know. I've been shaving since I was 14, man.
Oh,
You have
I've
no idea."
I've shaved my legs twice.
Wow.
No, never again. I shaved my legs twice for Halloween to dress up as a chick, do the whole cross-dressing thing
The
to
body
work.
wax the nipples. Who did that to you? We were on a live panel and you allowed someone to wax you, and I was watching it the whole time, just going, "Oh my God, is he
I
crazy?"
regret putting out that
I won't do
5K
that.
challenge to wax my chest.
Did you really? I mean, I really thought R5. You guys were having so much fun. That was like
That was awesome.
I laughed so hard.
Oh, it
Gil
was
Skills, when you jumped up and ran across that thing, that was the hell. That was just like. Then you swung it. That was funny. I just never expected you to do that.
Great. There are many women out there, myself included, that will never do bikini wax or any wax because we know it hurts like hell. Listen, it's a pain in the butt to shave every 2-3 days, but it hurts and lets you cry less. I've watched enough videos. Of
Hey,
people's
you know
reactions.
what, Grace, by God, I guarantee you, if you do a bikini wax, I might
No,
watch that.
I've got nothing to do that.
Gotta
I
do
have
that.
nothing to do
I
to
mean,
do.
that'll
Brazilian wax.
definitely get you some views.
No
If you want to do a
No
bikini wax.
waxing. No legs,
Okay,
no
when
arms.
you get monetized, do a monetized celebration. Make sure you do a bikini wax. All right.
It's time to wax the taint.
No. It hurts less. I am not waxing. So when I watch you guys, I'm clapping, going, "You're doing something I will never do. I will never wax any part of my body."
Oh, I waxed my armpits. That was the worst.
Oh my God, I could never do that. Holy crap!
No. Razor, no.
Well,
No.
put a razor on your
Oh my God, I can't use a razor. If I use a razor on my face, I get a whole bunch of freaking bumps on my face. I have to use an electric razor that just shaves it off.
But that's
If
what
I
I'm
use a
saying.
razor, I get those.
Put wax on your face to shave your face. Would you be a glutton for punishment? Why? That's why I don't wax. That's a glutton for punishment for me. I just wax the face, no body parts. That's a glutton for punishment. I don't want to feel that. Razor, that were soap, no pain. The odd nick, but no pain.
Yeah, I don't think I'd wax the privates. I mean, you got to do some manscaping, but I don't think I'd use wax for it. No way.
Hey,
So
no,
maybe-
I've never waxed, but I can just imagine ripping out my hair. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Ooh, I've watched that. I've watched guys do that too. You know, when you guys did the tape the one time, I think it was Everything Spicy. You guys
Yeah.
were using the tape, and I was watching, going, "What are you doing?" Do you know? Every time I get my eyebrows done, I cry when they pull that freaking thing. I water to this day. 20 years experience, and I still water when they do my eyebrows. I'm watching you guys going rip, and I'm going, "Why? Ow!"
The Gorilla Tape was nothing compared to that whole box of Nair. I did a whole box of Nair that night.
You did there. I gotta watch that video.
Yeah, that was on.
Hi, David.
I think that was on Sherry's Live.
I'll watch that one. I saw you the one. That's gonna be funny too.
Yeah,
Sherry's awesome, right? I mean, she's just
I
like
love watching what you guys
she's
do.
like just a special.
Excuse me,
place
guys.
to hang
I'm
out.
just
I
going to
really
go
enjoy
curl
it.
up in the fetal position underneath my desk here.
Why? Oh, why dare you, lovely Gil Skills?
Good morning. My kids are awake. One of my kids are awake.
Oh, Nice.
That
Yeah,
never
you
burns
awake or you
bad.
going to the bathroom?
I
What,
bet
went
I
to the
can guess
bathroom?
which one of your kids is awake. The little girl's awake.
Is Emily awake? Em's awake.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hiya.
Good
How are you?
morning.
Hi.
Em, look what I got for you. Em, look, I got your favorite doll.
She can barely see. It's really small. You got your favorite doll.
Look, I
Oh,
got your favorite doll, Em.
You want
she's
Wait,
so
is that dead? Is it before dead?
Just send me your PO
Is it?
box.
Oh crap! You know what?
Stay in the
Hold on.
closet.
Plug
She
in
need-
there.
She needs some coffee.
No, she just woke up. But the controller to the TV is dead, and I can't find the other tablet.
uh-oh.
Find the other tablet. Emily. She's petting her birthday
Oh,
break.
thank you, Ron. That's very kind. I don't mind. Thank you for the compliment. It's all in how it's worded.
Hey, I
Gerald,
gotta.
you are correct.
Yes. When it's worded that way, it's a compliment. When it's raunchy, I don't like it. It's just uncomfortable.
All I can say is, grace by God, you've gotten.
A lot of espresso this morning.
I really like that you're positive attitude all the time. That's what I like about Grace by God. And Gil Skills, I like his inspirational and his funness. I like Roman Flyer. He's awesome. Now we got two other people in the chat. We got two people on the panel that are very quiet. Let's
It's
let
rather
them talk.
quiet.
Yeah.
Dan's rather
I'm
quiet.
pretty good.
And
Just chilling. Just
and
waiting for
she's
the
chilling.
Patriots and the Chiefs.
She's
game.
waiting for a game to
That's
start.
gonna be it.
That's why.
I see this will
I
be
was
a pretty
wondering
good
what this
matchup.
cool looking orb below me was.
I was trying to figure out how
I
to
was
get
gonna
my
say,
goatee to look like Gil's.
I was going to say every weekend, isn't it not football every weekend in America, especially Sunday? Isn't it not football, back-to-back football games or something every?
That's awesome, though, Gil's.
Yeah, Broncos play at 11.
Oh
Okay, I
boy.
mean all day long. Isn't it like one
Wait, I
game
think
to another game? I think it's
the
like
Broncos
2
are in
games.
the other division. I forget that
Hey,
there's
look at it.
16
The one
teams
that
in
doesn't.
each one.
I like that.
Broncos suck. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, they need.
Amen, DeRosa. Dude, I just got on your bus. I've seen you around, but I didn't realize until now I wasn't on your bus. And as you were speaking, I just couldn't type anymore because I was going to say, you know what, you're going to type amen 1,000 times. You're going to sound like a preacher. So just don't bother. But everything you were saying, I was like you're hitting it exactly on the nail with everything 100%.
Amen.
Everything you're hitting. You're speaking the truth. It is exactly what it is.
All right, guys, I got to drop off. I got to go fill some backpacks for homeless people.
All right, bro.
I
You
gotta
take
go
care
get
now.
a coffee
Earlier,
and prep
by the
for
way.
other
Thank you
stuff.
so much for doing that, and God bless you for doing that. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
And
didn't.
there were 5.
I can't take credit for it. I didn't put it together. I just help out wherever I
No,
can.
but that's what I'm
Still
saying.
a very
Even
noble act.
volunteering. It doesn't matter what role you played. It's the fact that you took your time to help and do something,
Yeah.
volunteer, charity, whatever it is. God bless people that do that.
Seriously.
I mean,
Mega-
it's called
mega
making the world a better place.
Mega respect for that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I
So
do
have
have.
a wonderful
I-
time doing that.
I do Habitat for Humanity too, which is cool because I get to learn how to build houses. And I mean, I've done everything
I
from
so
putting up
wanted that on-
insulation, framing doors, hanging
I signed
drywall.
up for that for human. I signed up for Habitat for Humanity Canada, and I'm waiting for my name to come up because I want to be a part of building a house. So my name's been on the list for 5 years, and I can't wait for that opportunity.
It's
to
so
be
much fun.
part of what it's like to build a house. I've done a lot of wonderful
been-
humanitarian work, and I want to know what that feels like. to be
I've
a
been
part of
like teetering on the top edge of a 30-foot ladder trying to paint the final area of a house. Like, if I fall, I'm going to die.
Somebody on the main floor painting the living room wall.
Yeah.
I'm doing my part.
It's a lot of work, but it's
But it's worth it. The gratitude, like I said, people, when you want to know what emotions like gratitude comes from, that's where it comes from. When you're selfless and you devote your time to helping others, that's how you feel humbled, gratitude, love, blessings,
well, yeah.
humbleness.
And the cool thing about Habitat for Humanity is a lot of people don't understand what it's
Oh
about.
my God, I live right. Oh wait, I'm not gonna give away my address.
They're
damn it.
fantastic.
I still
And I
got a
know you're in
community
Canada.
service for Habitat Humanity. I still got like that's where I
Are
do my
they
community service.
international, or are they just in the western side of the world? Like I live in Canada, and they do exist in Canada, and they do exist in America. Are they international, or are they just western side of the world? I've never looked at that actually.
Come on, Cat, get out of here.
I have no idea.
It's rather cool though. It's a fantastic foundation. Great
It
thing to
is.
be a
And
part of.
the future owner is always there helping out. And what people don't understand is they're just giving, these are usually like families that have like 6 kids, and the houses they're building are like these tiny little things that they all get packed into, but they get the house at a discounted rate, and a lot of companies help out, donate. And I mean, these are hardworking people. These are legit hardworking people that just, don't make a lot of money.
Desperate times and needs, and basically it's the same thing as the television show. What was it called? The Great Make, the show that would take the family away on a vacation for a week, as they would flip their house over with companies that would come and volunteer.
And the little kitten goes away.
Show up, and they would flip their house, and they would come back, not realize, and then they would like move that bus. What was that show? Move the bus, and then when they would bust, then you would see the families see their house. It's the same concept, but on a more. It's
It must have been a Canadian show. I don't know what you're talking about.
But it was on a network. I can't remember, but it was a fantastic show, and that's what they did. Was they got letters from people, and they picked the worst case scenario people that desperately needed houses flipped over. It was like molded, rotted. The city was coming after them, and they would send them off on vacation, and they would know nothing. When they came back and that big bus moved, the reaction of these people, I'll find out the show. You feel that emotion as you see them all hit the ground on their knees. You see at that moment, and you just go, you're part of making a miracle happen. You're a part of changing a lot. Like someone's like, why, like line up people to be a part of this. Do you know how amazing it feels? There's not enough time. I wish there was enough time to be a part of how much out there is. It's amazing. It's wonderful. So have a fantastic time doing what you're doing, because I know you will.
Oh yeah. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Kitty.
And this cat just wants to go.
Kitty, that's Emily's birthday gift. I'm so excited.
Yeah, because I got my cat, when he was a kitten at 5 weeks. 5 weeks.
Oh,
and
nice.
He was the sweetest little thing, tiniest little thing
there.
ever. I named my cat Bailey. I couldn't think of any other names for him but Bailey.
What's that kitty's name?
Little meowing.
Oreo.
Oreo.
Very original. Very creative.
I was gonna say, hey, I'd rather freaking eat Oreos, and it was because of something else, but I forgot what that other part was. Like, I'd rather eat Oreos and relish than wax. I'd rather eat Oreos and relish than wax.
All right, everybody, I'm gonna drop down. Y'all have a good day, and
hey man, you know what?
Peace out.
One of my moderators can drop your, check out your channel. Thank you for coming up, Dan.
Take care, Roman. Take care.
anytime, bro, man. I like this damn panel. This panel's awesome, man.
No, your channel's awesome too, man. Just keep it up.
Have a good Sunday, Dan.
Really,
you too.
And please, if you ever get a moment, man, get to know everybody in here, because everybody in here is freaking amazing, and they would definitely appreciate you coming to their channel too, man. You know that. You know, Dan the man. I mean, but
Of course, Dan the man.
Don't go to my channel. Nobody go to my channel.
Leave
think I
me
know.
alone.
Within man. You freaking-
I like it.
Roman sucks. Don't go to his channel.
Roman's awesome, man. So is Gills. So is Patriot.
Gills,
Well, the
Gills, I
Patriots.
was just
I don't
saying,
know about them, but Ariel's awesome.
don't
too,
subscribe
so.
to my channel if you ain't gonna ever come back, damn it. What the hell are you subscribing to my channel if you're not coming back? Don't subscribe to nobody's channel if you don't plan on coming back.
That's right.
We don't want a pretend number.
Yes.
Yep, you got to. All right.
Are
Well,
you
you guys
here
have a good one.
I don't play
One.
that.
Much respect, man. Much
Oh, I
respect,
almost
all
got
of you.
again.
You have a good
Yeah,
day.
no, dude, it's you.
Coming
You
off,
gotta use lotion. Use a lot of lotion. Moisturize that.
I'm just bored.
Oh yeah, one of those days with not much to do. Just that's okay too, though.
Gil Scales, I like seeing you smile, man.
Of course.
I like seeing everybody
Smile is infectious.
Put a smile on
Infectious
your
is the right
Exactly.
word.
Heard that song.
Contagious isn't really either, but it radiates other
Makes the
smiles.
world a better
Yes, it
place.
does.
What was
I
that?
said both words. It's infectious. It's contagious. Meaning we pick it up. Other people pick up on it and they do it.
Share your smile with someone today.
That's right. Smile
Yeah,
because
no,
you don't
that's
know
the thing is
somebody's
keep it
having a bad day.
positive. Keep it positive, everybody. Keep everything positive. There's enough negative that we have to deal with anyways. Come on,
Yeah,
Sam,
because
what
I
are you
brought
doing?
one
Are you
item
going in
of
the
war
corner?
paint.
This cat
Give
is.
me a war
Are you
paint.
being a little butt? Don't look at me like that.
It's adorable.
What the heck?
Oh my goodness. It's
Look at
making me
Oreo.
nose.
Look at Oreo.
Hey, look at your beautiful
Hey, where's
eyes.
the cream filling?
Don't lick it out, dude. Don't lick it out.
No, don't squeeze the kitty.
Oh, I
Don't
see.
Open up the sunlight on the
Wait
window.
till I figure out how to make a texture. I'll be talking like that cat. This cat. I'll be floating around.
Please don't
Yeah.
squeeze the cat to try to find the cream filling. Leave it alone.
Grace, my God, that's funny as hell.
Run,
Hey,
Oreo.
hey,
stop.
where's the cream filling? Is it
No,
here?
no.
I mean,
Easy, Apple stuff.
is this
Oreo. I
corn?
believe it's an Oreo. I believe
My
it. I
God,
believe
make
it.
my channel shut down.
Didn't
Somebody
do
get my
it.
channel shut down. Shitty.
That's it.
I can only imagine what the thoughts are going through that cat's head right now.
Shut down. Like Oreo cats. Like
How to
they-
identify a future serial killer?
Look for the knife in their hand.
Or the
Oh my
kitty?
gosh. It's
Kitty,
so
look at the kitty holding a kitty.
This cat looks
Oh
like
my God,
God,
it's a kitty
hell,
holding a kitty.
Hi,
Oh my
kitty.
God.
The internet knows your butthole now.
I know. Thank God there's not a kitty law.
Yeah, you just
Hey,
abused the
wait a
hell
minute,
out of
I
that.
mean, I have no idea whether this is a male cat or a female.
If that's classified as kitty
Oh,
porn, you
that-
might be in trouble.
I had a hard time figuring out what my cat was.
When
until
they're
I
kittens, they're hard.
identified them.
If you want to figure out the sex of your cat, it's pretty much there's going to be a slit right below the butthole.
Yeah, you gotta look for the birth
Lift it
canal.
up and eye down.
Yeah, it is a birth
Yeah,
canal in there.
go-
Women have teats. Men don't have teats. It's that simple. Hello, women
No,
have nipples. Men don't have
When it comes to a
nipples.
male cat, it looks like a female's dog area. It's weird.
Yeah.
This conversation went weird.
I know. Well,
Stop
you know,
doing
girl-
that. You're looking like a free bird, kitty.
What's
Are you
really crazy is now the cat doesn't want me to put it down.
They
1 minute we're talking about a lovable little kitten, the next we're talking about buttholes.
It definitely got weird, Gil. It definitely got weird.
Well, there's nothing weird about anatomy.
Well, and cats
Well,
always
yeah,
walk
yeah,
around with their
that's
tail
right.
up in the air anyway, showing off their butthole.
That's right. They're
Mhm.
Well,
constantly
no, the
moving
cat
people.
did that itself. not
They
me.
walk with their tail up, their nose up, because cats know they're prissy little and they show it all the
They're-
time.
Arrogant little kitty
Kinky.
buttholes.
Yeah, they
You clean my litter box. Go scoop up my shit, please. That's what I love now. They've got that attitude like, you need to take care of me. Because, see, I go in a box, and if you don't clean it up, eventually it stinks.
Well, that's
I go,
why I'm getting married.
Hi.
No, see, for me, that's why for me, I have dogs. I did cats when I was a teenager, and then I became a dog lover and said, I like the
Oh my
dogs.
goodness.
That's the other kitty.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna drop off. I love y'all. You guys
Bye,
stay.
Roman.
You guys have a
good one, man.
have a good
Yeah,
Sunday,
bud.
man. Thanks for pulling me
There
up,
it is.
dude.
Puppy
No,
love.
thanks for
Love your
coming out,
channel.
man.
Yeah, man. I'll see
Love
you
your
soon.
channel too, man.
See, there's
That was
another
why I
dog.
took you
There's
live
another.
too, man.
Take care, Roman.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh
The other
my
two.
goodness. I am in cat heaven right now.
Oh man, doggy heaven for me. I love all animals, but definitely
Because
fur.
I have a kitty.
I love
who
all
I
animals.
love more than anything.
Fur babies.
And I also have a dog named
Fur babies,
Bubba.
number one. Right, Isaac?
It's an 8-year-old fur baby.
Hey, say hi. Isaac.
Premier, I'm gonna have to take off too, but I got some stuff to do before I go live. So, and I need a refill coffee desperately. So,
He's got his lunchtime skills. Are you doing your skills?
No, Gil's still worse than Atkins. He's like 12 minutes late.
no, that's during the week. That's Monday through Friday when I'm working. But this one is the Across the Pond edition. I usually have it at 1 p.m. Eastern, so I can get it's a decent time for people in the UK.
So what time is that? Because I'll definitely be happy to raid you.
Well, it's in another 45 minutes or so. It starts at 1 Eastern.
All right. Well, good. That gives me a reason to end my stream. So you get ready for your stream. We'll see you.
Hey, that is a win-win.
Kitty,
Why not? I don't have to worry about finding somebody to raid. I know you're going to go live in 45 minutes.
Kitty,
All right, guys. Much love to you. I'll see you in a little bit.
much love to you, Gil. Have fun. We'll see you later. Thank you.
Hey, do I look like Formal Fanatic?
Trippy that you could please don't ever do that with my face. I didn't know people could do that. That's trippy, man.
Hey, let's go. Hey.
Have a great day.
Boom!
Oh, that's crazy.
Right.
Danger Gamer wants to come up. I just reading the chat now. I'm catching up. Sorry, chat. I was looking
I
away.
was in the chat. I'm sorry, everybody.
No, I do it sometimes too. I forget that I go. You need to multitask.
No, I'm totally like not even reading your comments. I'm such a butt. Hey, look, man.
Hello, Beanie. How are you?
King Wicked is in the house.
You even put the logo on your face? That's wild. Wow. That is trippy, dude.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because I like to disguise myself.
Started making snap camera filters. I don't have time to like breathe.
It really doesn't take that long to do it once you understand what you're doing. Like you
That's
just
the
jump
thing, dude.
in.
Listen, I need to.
I want to make
what I'm
tutorials.
doing.
I
That's a
want to
real
make
path on
tutorials
it.
that you can literally open up the application, follow along, and if you follow along, you should be able to make the same thing with the same concept and do it right like that. You know what I mean? That's if I make a tutorial, I want it to be directly to the point.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And because I don't even know how to even make a filter, I'm going, there's too much homework I need to do before I get to the stage of just slapping the stuff on. So for me, I need to go to school first, and I don't want to go to school for this. This is one thing I don't want to go to school for. There's other things I need to learn first that are more important than that one. But it is fascinating that. But I knew eventually you would figure that out when eventually you make your own filters. I knew eventually you'd make your own snap camera filters. That's just brilliant. I just don't have the time to do that. School is crap. I just don't have the time. Hi.
Danger Gamer.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
What's it?
What's on your face from you? Is that a filter?
Yeah, I created my own. I'm creating my own snap camera filters, and it's not hard. See, I created the cat. I recreated the
Yeah,
cat.
but you need to put the whiskers on because it's trippy. You look mutant, Kitty.
I know. I mean, it looks like kind of
so
like.
you need to put the whiskers on. You need to put a little bit of eyelashes, a little bit of eyelashes, because it looks more friendly and realistic.
No, look at the difference between this one. Like, look, I put
it looks too smooth. You need it a little more furry, though. Can you make it look? Can you make the fur look more? What's the word I'm looking for? More contrasted, meaning like you make it a little bit more.
Filter.
It looks too like smooth.
I'm still learning it.
I'm still
I know, I'm
learning.
just giving you feedback of the way I've looked at it, because I've looked at it a few times and I went, I want the old one. I'm used to the old original. So that's because I noticed some of the difference, which was the
Yes,
there's the
that
difference.
one.
With that one, see how in the fur, how the way they put the color through it and the way the different parts of it, you can really see the definition, that you can see the texture that looks like it's texturally furble. The
Yeah,
ears,
it's the lighting element that this
ears,
one has.
the whiskers, the eyes, they even put like the little eyelashes for the eyes on the top and tiny ones on the bottom. Like they really, yeah, just a few of those little small tweaks just makes that cat will look more realistically like a cat. It is a cat. It looks like a cat. I'm saying it'll look more realistically like a cat. And then
I'm working on it. So you got to realize I just started working with it. I finally got my
I
first
love
filter up
it.
there.
I'm so impressed. Hey,
I
it took
mean,
a couple
if you
days.
think about it, I got this one. I got and I
That's
made
cool.
some filters. They make it really easy
cool.
to utilize it. So who just left?
That's so cool.
They didn't say goodbye. Danger Gamer. No, it wasn't Danger Gamer. It was
Ariel made drop there.
Ariel Williams. Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, you have a good day, Ariel.
Like I
It's
said,
okay.
you're doing great. I was just giving you some ideas of the and I didn't even know what's funny is I didn't even notice the whiskers until somebody else pointed it out to me 3 days later.
I didn't notice either. I was like, damn.
Somebody pointed it out to me in the chat, and then I laughed and went, I never even noticed.
Somebody told me the same thing.
I think it was Jervis. I'm trying to remember who audioed it in the chat, and then I stared at you and I went, that's why I said somewhere down here he looked plainish, but I couldn't figure out what the plainish part was down by the mouth area. It was the whiskers. I couldn't figure it out. Hello there, Boston, Texas.
How you doing, Danger Grammar?
Yes, how's your day going?
You definitely can come up. Oh, there you are. You're back.
Yeah.
We have been raised in Roman Catholic. What did you say? It said being raised Roman Catholic from experience. They are some of the biggest heathens. Just saying that Catholic grade school, high school, and college. Heathens ain't good.
No, that's not good.
So all I gotta say is there's a lot of like
experience.
let's just say this. Let's just say you got like 1,000 different religions, right? On just Christianity alone, right?
No,
So
there's-
how could every single Christian religion be correct?
No,
How?
no, it's not about correct. No, it's not about correct. I think it's about the experience with it. I feel.
No,
I feel
honestly, no, that's not. All I gotta say is if
we had a bad
there's one way, there's only one way to get to know God.
bad experience in school, going to a Catholic school. He had a horrible bad experience, and I felt horrible for him because I was raised in Roman Catholic elementary and high school, and other than being bullied like every other school, my experience was wonderful and fantastic. So again, it's to each your own. It's called like I feel bad. He had a horrible experience. Like that's a shame. I feel horrible. I'm sorry that happened to you. Again, it's your personal experience, right?
See, my only point, my only understanding about religion is the fact that it says in the book that everybody doesn't read. I mean, including myself, which I've read probably more than 90%. Well, not. I really have no idea who actually read, but a lot of people read it and they want to interpret it the way that they want it to
exactly
fit their life.
Exactly.
You can't make it mean what you want it to mean.
Exactly.
You got to let it mean what it means.
It represents what it represents. The word is there. That is the word of God. You do not misinterpret the word of God. It is the word of God. You speak the word of God. You do not.
No, it's really technically the book says it's not the word of God. It is inspired by God and beneficial for teaching. It says it in the book. It's fully crazy.
Well, actually, it is because that's why you have.
So, I mean, there is
that's why you have the 4 prophets: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, who followed him around, and
they have their perspective of the New Testament.
No, it wasn't their perspective. They followed Jesus Christ in the Bible.
No, it really is their understanding. I can say it to where you're
those parts of the Bible that were written from perspective of people that were followers. There were parts of the Bible that were written of people that heard stories of him. So there's different aspects of the Bible. That's why there's so. I haven't even listen. I was raised Roman Catholic. I haven't gone through.
I've never been raised, but and the Roman Catholic. Actually, you know what? I don't even know. I've looked. I don't like to talk about
Roman Catholic,
I have yet. I thought that I understood. I thought that I understood. Listen, this is my perspective of religion, right? I thought that I found a great religion that understood, that found God. And really, it feels to me today that they tried their best, and they did. I've learned some stuff that is concrete evidence.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do is try our best and preach the word.
What's really crazy is, but even the Roman Catholics and every other religion, they take facts. You know, have you ever heard of a televangelist?
Oh, of course I have. Yes, of course. I've never seen it on television, but I've seen it.
Realize how
what was his name? Tammy Faye Baker. Remember Tammy Faye Baker and what was her husband? Tammy Faye Baker and the big ones. I remember they went to jail. Tammy Faye Baker and her husband. They were big TV evangelists. I remember them.
All I'm saying is somebody capitalizing on God is
right. I'm saying I'm familiar
on like religion in general.
Yes.
Is
I don't watch that.
Evangelist. That's somebody that gonna have they can take a ride on my jet plane because I'm a
I don't watch
evangelist.
I don't watch TV evangelists. To each their own.
I don't know. I mean, I watched a that makes not really makes fun of it, but
it's to each their own. But I do not watch TV. I do not watch TV evangelists. But to each their own.
Well, but people are out there looking for faith.
I do watch it.
You should never have to donate.
No.
Period.
No, but again, that's the right of free will, and that's the right of religion. You believe.
You know what you want to do. You're going to do
believe in what you want to believe in. You don't conform people to believe otherwise. What you believe in is what you believe in. If it's not hurting anybody, then it's okay what you believe in. Whether you're Jewish, whether you're Catholic, whether you're Muslim, whether you're Christian, whether you're Hindu, it does not matter. It's irrelevant. Period.
No, well, what's really funny is.
No, it's not. It's the truth.
It's right. Then you're hurting yourself. That's it. You're not hurting nobody else. I mean, I don't care.
That's what I'm telling you.
I don't know if I'm believing it.
No matter what religion it is, there's more good people of each faith that are not hurting
religion.
people.
I don't know.
So because of the bad actions of one or two Christians or one or two Catholics or one or two Jewish people, you cannot group the entire religion and saying, "Oh well."
What's really funny is
do that.
Most religions believe that you go to hell when you die. Or a lot.
Yeah, but guess what? But do you believe that?
I don't think that you couldn't go any farther than now.
I'm asking you a question
like,
right
oh
now.
my God, I'm in hell and I die and I go right back to where I'm at.
Kitty, talk to me. Kitty, don't look at me. Look at me. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that? You'll go. Tell me what you believe. Do you believe people will go to hell?
No, and I wouldn't wish.
Okay, stop right there. Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. No, you don't. Guess what?
I know for a fact. I mean, honestly, I believe.
Neither do I. We agree on the same thing. Now, what religion are you?
I don't choose religions.
Thank you, and that's fine. And I'm Catholic.
I don't have a religion.
You don't have a religion, but we believe the same thing. I don't believe that people are going to burn in hell.
Anybody nowadays should actually do it. It even says in the book.
And listen to what I'm doing.
Great. It says it in the damn book. It says many will come on the basis of my name.
I
know Christ. Well, pretty much it says, I am Christ, or I know Christ.
Thank you so much, Rosa, for getting my point. I appreciate. I'm trying to tell him, but he won't mute himself for 10 seconds to realize we're on the same page. Listen, you don't believe people will go to hell, and you're atheist. I'm a Catholic. I don't believe people will go to hell. Isn't that amazing? We don't believe the same thing. It's because it's your personal belief. I don't believe everything that's written in the Bible because there's shit I've written in there that I said, I'm sorry, but my morals and ethics don't believe that that's what God would ever need. So that part of the Bible, I don't believe that. Therefore, I will not live by that philosophy. That's called also using your own instinct, your own connection with your own religion.
Right?
Because every religion is guilty of it.
Right. Look. Hey, Deroshi shows
It doesn't exist. So again, it doesn't matter whether you're Jewish or Muslim or Catholic or Christian. If we generally believe the same thing, which is love, forgiveness, peace, and all this, then we're all on the same platform. We're all on the same page.
I like to add something since I've been quiet listening.
Yeah, I'd love for you to.
Well, I have this book from one of the classes I took in college at the college I
Fantastic.
attend,
Mhm.
and Matthew,
No!
Matthew, Mark, and Luke are the synoptic gospels, and John is the gospel of John is by itself.
Yes, I can't remember if it's the Old Testament or the New Testament that Matthew,
It's
Mark,
the New
Luke, and John.
Testament.
Right,
Yeah,
follow
New
the path
Testament.
of Jesus until his
Because
resurrection.
this
He
is
was
called
one of
Four
the disciples.
Portraits, One Jesus, which is basically
Yes.
talking
They
about
were
the
one
new
of
gospel, the gospels of the New Testament, the
Yeah.
first 4 books.
Remember, Jesus walked with 12 disciples that followed him. 12 disciples. So I pick and choose. I've only read maybe, if I'm lucky, in my lifetime, I've gone through 35, 40% of the Bible. And again, there's passages I come across where I go, oh, I don't think so. There's no way that I'm going to be believing in this philosophy. And that's okay. That there's parts that I will pull out of it going, I'm sorry, but that's I don't, and that's okay.
You know what's really funny? What I'm looking forward to is the fact that we definitely want to know the people that actually want to know the truth, that they might
exist
understand
inside
the truth.
you. already know what the
Listen,
truth
wait,
is.
please let me finish this. Listen, because I gotta go pee anyways. I gotta go use the frying pan. But what I want to say is, pretty much, we're all gonna eventually, if it's following a lot of courses right now.
That's
Like, I really do admire the Bible, and it's definitely seems to be very closely inspired by God. Like it's living up to its own content, for that matter. And I will never tell anybody that the Bible is a joke, because it's not.
Never.
It has
No
a
different than I would never look at someone and said the Quran's a joke.
Yeah, well, no, you don't ever. That's the point. Is I never disrespect anybody's religion. Period.
That's right.
It's the only thing you cannot do that.
No, you
never disrespect or their belief. If they don't believe that there's a God, it's fine. You know what? I mean, what do you believe in? If you don't have anything to believe in, you should find something to believe in, because you're lost. You're just a floating ghost in this world. And you're really just, don't be a lost person, man. Find something to hold your heart to. Whether it be your family or an upside down girl.
Your family, your friends, the community. I mean, there's your faith. Believe it. Don't look at your life.
Yourself. If you have faith in
yourself,
yourself,
like this is just like pure luck and coinky dink, and just grind it to the gears, man. Live your day to the fullest.
No,
and
you
tomorrow,
gotta realize
to see tomorrow, people.
I gotta go to the bathroom. But for
go
real,
kitty.
I got but for real, I mean, I don't push my beliefs on everybody.
No.
I want to make sure my beliefs are concrete. So
that's right.
What I go about, I tell people what I believe, and if they can show me a reason not to see it that way, I welcome it. I welcome it 100%. If you give me another reason to look at something a different way, I mean, I'm not leaving myself open for deception.
If people are level-headed, it's a fascinating topic of discussion.
But listen, we have a conscience.
I just
you realize that we're actually, if you realize you got a guilty conscience, that kind of, that does not to me like a conscience is actually like, do something you feel bad naturally. Like our conscience is the the
That's what
definition
leads you.
of instinct for animals.
It's what leads you is your conscience. If you do not have a guilty conscience, that means you don't know how to say you're sorry one time in your life. Having a guilty conscience means you actually feel bad when you know you've done something wrong or you're not aware you've done something wrong and you need to make it right. That's called having a guilty conscience.
See, the thing is it's not. That's the thing is I really don't want people to believe. Like right now, it's like many are going to come and when the book says that. When the book says that, many
Depending what
in the
you
basis,
believe in, again,
I know
depending
this,
what you believe
and
in.
mislead many.
Yes, depending on which
When a
faith.
book tells you that, you got to keep an open mind and learn
Yes.
stuff for yourself.
Yes.
Especially when it's out there in the open, and you're
Yes.
you would choose not to believe it. You
Hi,
choose
Mimosa. How are you, beautiful?
that this cat.
Hi, Chrissy. Welcome.
Big wires, you little.
How are you?
Freaking cat's trying to get on my nerves.
That's a fascinating book. Can you please tell me the title of it, Ariel? What's the title of the book?
I'll do that.
It's
Title?
four portraits. Hold on, I'm about to put the title
And this
in
is
here.
a class you're taking in school, you said? Let me see. Mark L. Strauss. I've heard of him.
Four portraits, one Jesus.
Four portraits,
It's
one Jesus.
basically.
And what class is this?
It was oh my gosh, I forget the name of the class I took.
Fascinating. I'm interested to know which class you took for that.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't New Testament because I thought it was going to be talking about all the books of the New Testament and not focused on the first four.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was New Testament.
Yeah, like I said, the Bible's a big book. People sit there and look at me all the time and go, oh, you must have read the whole Bible. I look at them and go, have you seen how big it is? Have you seen how
I had to take.
I'm like, have you seen how small the printing is?
Yes.
It's been on my bucket list since I was like very, 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 very young, I assure you. But it's a really big book, and the writing is very thin, and the pages are very thin. But you know, I again, for me, going to Catholic school, religion was a part. Religion was a class we did every day. That we did a part of the Bible every single day. That's how we learned about Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. John the Baptist, Jesus, like how we learned about all this was religion class, because whether you liked it or not, you went to school. So even when you went to high school, one of your credits had to be every year mandatory credit. One had to be religion.
Oh my gosh. I went to a public
mine because I was raised Roman Catholic anyway. So I knew I was going to go to a Catholic school because my faith was Catholicism. So it only made sense I was going to go. There's two types of schools, right? There's public schools, and then there's, you know, there's Catholic. Up in Canada, there's two types. There's public schools, and then there's Roman Catholic high school. So I went to Roman Catholic high schools, and there's people that went to public. There's both. Same.
In the U.S., it's public, private, and I think those are in the religion.
Really? See, we have private
Yes.
classified under. See, our city, like province, funds two school boards. So they fund the school board for the Catholic board, and they fund the school board for the public. So both are funded. We also have like public schools and stuff like that. But those, if you want your children to go to those schools, the parents need to pay for the children to go to boarding schools, private schools, public schools. But otherwise, the government and the taxpayers pay for the funding for the public schools and the Catholic schools, because the country being very multicultural, we have, you know, so many multiculturalisms. You have a lot of Europeans, you have a lot of, you know, so you have a lot of people that are of faith of Christianity. Hey, I can walk down the street and see a church at the same time that I can see a synagogue, at the same time that I can see a temple, at the same time that I can see, which is beautiful because that's the way that my, you know, so yes, two forms of school. So if you go to public school, then no, if you want to take a class, you can, but you don't have to. But when you go to elementary school, yeah, there's a class at some point in the day where one class for 45 minutes is at some point you're learning one of the stories of, you know, the Christmas time where you dress up and we do Christmas songs that we would reenact the birth of Jesus with the nativity, you know, like,
yes,
good, you know, like,
because one of my favorite items that I have purchased It's the Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy Goat Couture perfume. I am in love with
fascinating.
it. And my favorite mascara, which is the Urban Decay Perversion
I
mascara.
love Juicy. I've heard of their stuff. I love Juicy stuff.
Yeah.
I've worn their stuff in the past, meaning I've run out, but I've used them in the past, and they're a fantastic company, and they're fantastic.
And I'm like, I just got this month.
Yeah.
I had a free item.
Oh crap! My bad.
Did you just kick her off?
No, I'm telling you, it's a lot harder to manipulate this thing than on the phone. When I'm trying to move the screen up, I can tap somebody's.
That's funny. He's like, I'm kicking you off. I don't want to hear your promotion.
Hey, we don't care. Like, oh, what? She left. This time she actually left on her own. She'll be back. I didn't mean to kick her off. I was just kidding. I mean, I really didn't mean to. I was
No,
scrolling.
yeah, so she just lost her connection, and she'll come back on. Yeah.
But Tar Heel, I mean, my only perspective is, the DeRosa shows. A lot of people don't want to believe in it. They don't, because if let's just say this. If you knew
about the what show?
It's this is the thing. The DeRosa show. You really got to him out.
Oh, DeRosa
This guy
show.
right here. This guy right here, man. He is. I don't know if he's bleach. I mean, I know he has his own understanding of whatever, and he has a lot of good understandings of reality.
Ariel, you do that. She's going to get something to eat.
I don't know if you
back from your house. Ariel went to go get something to eat, and she will be back. She wrote that in the chat. Okay.
Oh, okay, good. Awesome.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting you know.
Yeah, I seen it. I was looking.
Yeah, see, Kent, that's what I'm saying. Kent Colson, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Isn't this forced by many people, in my opinion, authorities responsible for loads of
that is what I'm against.
That is so freaking true.
Now that's the problem I'm against. And that's why I don't watch TV evangelists. That's why I do stuff like that. Why? You're trying to conform and convert people into believing and manipulate them into believing something of not their free will. You're not willingly educating them something. You're using fear tactics to let them know this is the only answer to heaven. This is the only answer to salvation.
To get somebody to believe that you're the only one that knows the way in the light is disregarding what the book says. Like, you cannot say, I am the way in the light. I will show you how to do it. No,
you can't do that. No,
I mean, but listen to this. That's exactly what I mean.
It exists. That's what I'm saying. It exists.
Hold up. Let me say my statement. Like, this is one thing that a lot of people don't realize. A lot of people are in the dark on this. Like, we are in the year 2000, almost 2020. Now, why did the calendar change, and why did the dates? Why are we on 2020 when you got scientists saying we should be in the year 1 million, right? We should be in the year.
I didn't know about that one. Oh, we're jumping into a whole new topic now. Wait, so dude, I didn't hear that info.
No, what I'm trying is pretty much there's a lot of people that don't want to hear the fact and the proof that there is an actual reason why our date is AC. Like, why is it 2020? 2020 to what? What caused?
Are you talking like AC, BC, like that stuff? You mean in that way? Are you talking in time?
What is exactly? Why are we in the United States, and why does almost the whole entire world? Actually, almost exactly the whole entire world. I think the only place that actually doesn't recognize, time or the date in the calendar. There's only a few places on the map that I'm not even aware of, because I couldn't tell you right now. I'd have to Google what
civilizations on islands that don't.
But there's Vietnam that recognizes this year 2020. There's everywhere around the world that recognizes 2020. But why is it year 2020? Why is it going to be? We're getting to the new year.
Because the way that the charts and the planet, because the way the planets are lining up, the way that the stars, the planets, and everything.
See, that's another thing. Even the Bible. But listen to this. It tells you. If you guys ever actually read your Bible and did do it, it says, "Do not concern yourself with heavenly things or up there." You
I
know,
don't see
you
that as
guys, a lot of people
I
like
don't see
sit
the
there
stars
and
and the planets as heavenly things. The
yeah,
galaxy,
we are. We are basically in
I look
heaven.
at
The
that
earth
as
is
a
in heaven,
scientific
in
thing.
my opinion.
But I don't look at the galaxies and the stars as just a heavenly thing. I look at that as a scientific thing.
I mean, we are in heaven, but
There's
this is
billions of
hell in
planets out
heaven
there. So
gets changed.
time is a man-made concept, people. Time is a man-made concept. We had to create time. Time is a man-made concept. It's a man-made idea. It's a man-made thing. And that's fine.
Well, there's a lot of things
what
that
it
a lot of
is.
people don't realize, that it's just right out staring you in the face, and they just don't care to realize it. There's a lot.
Again, it's not just that. Look, there are people that are naive, that are people that are blinded, that are people that are fearful. For whatever reason they are what they are. That's what breaks my heart. I've never once in my life, being a Roman Catholic, did I ever try to conform anybody into Catholicism? I don't think so. I'll tell people, you want to know about it or learn about it, Google it, or go down the street. There's a church. The door's always unlocked. Walk through the doors, go in, go talk to the priest. You want to know about God? The priest will
I mean,
talk to you.
honestly,
Like I said, same thing about Jewish.
this
Walk
is
into
what
the
I think.
store,
Hey,
go ask them.
Grace,
If you want to learn, you can go ask these people, and they'll tell you about it. That's the beautiful thing.
Okay, but I mean, I'm not saying anything, but the best way to get to know God.
I just told you how. If you want to besides knowing God, go to the second in command. Walk into the church.
No,
walk into
listen,
the temple.
can
Walk
I
into the
tell you
synagogue,
that
walk
there's
into
actually a
whatever
better
place
way?
you need to do, and ask the man that's supposed to be the man speaking, and say, "Could you please tell me in your eyes and in your religion what God is to you?" You're going to get a straight up answer from that man or that woman.
Myself. Or trust myself.
You're going to get a non-biased straight answer. That's why don't go to people.
Grace.
Don't go to people.
Grace.
Go to the person.
Can I talk, please?
Excuse me?
Can I talk? Can I say something? Hi.
Yes, but you're saying to not. I'm saying don't go to people.
No,
if you're
I'm not saying
go to the source.
for people to be able to make their own decision in life.
Yes, but they can't make their own decision if they don't go to the proper source to get the proper
source
make an educated
not
decision. The proper source is not third-party people. It is, like I said, if you consider it and want to know about faith, belief, religion.
In this day and age, hey, Grace, in this day and age, you cannot take anybody's advice as concrete. You cannot believe.
Okay, I'll let you talk, and then
there
I'll
are so many evil, twisted.
Go ahead. I'll let you talk.
There are so many evil, twisted people in this world right now that you cannot take a single person's word as a fact. You can't. You got to use your own conscience and your own judgment and your own. You got to not believe everything you hear and see on the internet. You got to be now. You got to point. You're in the point in this world where you can be so manipulated and so easily deceived, and so just. You got to really understand that we're in those days that if you really looked at the Bible and you really looked at it and you really want to be a religious, you really want to get to know God, it ain't about the religion you're following. It's about your heart, and it's about the facts that you understand. And you seek, you will find. It says it in the Bible, period. And I will never ever tell anybody that they're going to, don't disrespect any religion. Do not disrespect, because, every religion has a lot of truth to it. But every religion has on misunderstandings. Not saying that they're lying, but every religion, not one religion is perfect. We're not perfect. There can't be a perfect religion. Impossible. And it even says that if you looked into it. There's not one perfect religion out there. There's no right way to do. I mean, you can do multiple things the right way. You can do it the right way. What is the right way? That's for you to find out. That's for you to understand. That's not for nobody to tell you. That's pretty much, you got to find that for yourself. You can't go to somebody and have them tell you what to do. You got to understand where to go and that is pretty much your conscience. And if you seek, you will find. That's it. I mean, in the story, I can tell you what I understand, and then you can tell me what we understand, and then we actually have a conversation. But if we start telling each other that we know everything is a fact, but when we don't know crap, we haven't even been, there's trees that live longer than us. And you know what really brings the fact alive that there is the Bible has so much truth to it, is the fact that we don't live more than 120 years. We don't. The spirit does not reside with man for more than 120 years. You don't know how much of I do believe that God exists. I do for a fact. I mean, just because the moon that circularizes the earth, and it's just like outer space, and who gives a crap if the earth is flat and we're in a spirit? It's like all those things are irrelevant. Like, I don't care if you believe the earth is flat. I mean, does it really matter? All these other beliefs you guys are distracting yourself with, the main belief is we are a freaking family, regardless, on this planet. We are related in the fact that we're human. Well, I look like a cat, so I should totally disrespect. I mean, we are definitely not bacon, so don't get fried.
Hi, Travis. Hi there, I see. I'm going to mute myself again. So you can
does it matter if you can't, as long as you respect somebody and respect their understanding and just have a conversation and keep your mind open, because I keep my mind open. I mean, I'm always there to understand, because you know what? We're in a planet that we are going to be completely misread and completely misunderstood, and we might not even know things correctly. We are always learning something new. I'm learning something new about reality every single day. A reality, which means that I'm alive and I know it.
Okay, I figured out which class I took is the reason why I have this book. Why I needed this book. It was Jesus in the Gospels is why I needed this book for.
Fantastic.
I just had to think about it why I needed this book.
And did you enjoy the course or the class? What it was?
No, I did not.
I'm sorry.
It's like I don't want to pump any
that was the
stuff down
hardest class
anybody's throat.
Kitty, can I have like 2 seconds to speak? Because I'm muted my microphone for 10 minutes so you can preach yours. Now, may I say what like my personal belief is?
I was telling everybody stop.
And I wanted you to openly tell your personal beliefs, your views, and I muted myself to not interrupt you and say, let him say his. Now, may I say mine is I believe the opposite of some of the stuff you just claimed.
Well, I mean, just my perspective. Go ahead.
And that's cool. And in my personal opinion, and that's cool. I respect. And in my personal opinion, I believe the opposite. Now, the only way how do you come across faith in your life? Now, most people come across faith or religion in life for the most part from their family when they're younger. Most people do, meaning you're first exposed to it usually through your parents, if faith is a part of your life. Faith. When I say faith, Premier, you kept saying the word Bible only. When I kept saying over and over again, it doesn't matter whether it's the Bible, the Quran, whatever religion you are, and whatever spiritual book or text you use, that is your word of that God. I respect that. You're cutting me off. Okay, I'm just going to mute myself because I cannot get a.
Anyway, I agree with what you're saying.
But if I'm not able to sit there and have a discussion about religion, because I love discussing religion when people can have a deep, if people can have an open-minded, deep discussion about religion without hard feelings or bashing, I think it's fantastic and phenomenal. Because again, for me, religion, I would first learned about God in my house, not in school, but from my mother and my father. Now, again, what your relationship with whatever you are is whatever you are. Again, whether you're Catholic, whether you're Christian, whether you're Buddhist, it does.
What's the difference between Christian and Catholic?
Because our beliefs in certain things are different, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm saying.
Catholics, I mean,
Again, why are you
that's pretty much
interrupting me?
where
I'm trying to put my point out there. So your best thing is if any point in your life you find where you are spiritual, or you're finding that you're looking into faith and you're not sure which one to look into, the worst thing you do is to turn to anybody but the actual place itself that is built for you to get the unbiased information. Therefore, walk into a church and ask the priest about what God means into the Catholics. Walk into a temple and ask. Stop. Let me finish, please. Walk into a synagogue and speak to a Jewish, I don't know what their title is, and ask them what their religion is. Walk into a temple, ask them about, walk up to each one of these priests, synagogue, all of these different titles, walk up to each one of them, ask them, take all that information, go back home and apply it to yourself and say, now, if each one of these I've heard, of these 5 or 6 different ones, which one applies to me the most? Which one really explains and speaks the volume of who I am as a person? Whichever one speaks volumes to you is the one that you're meant to follow. That's your belief. That's your thing. You're never wrong for it. Again, perfection does not exist.
I never see anybody wrong for it.
Because when I hear the word perfection in religion, I go, that's just garbage. It does not exist in any religion. That's why learn from each one of the main ones, incorporate and say, this one makes the most sense. This one I'm going to incorporate. This is the one. Look, there's stuff about my religion I can't stand. I don't believe in it. I don't follow it. Like I said, I don't believe people go to hell for committing suicide. I don't believe people go to hell. Am I less of a Roman Catholic or love God because I don't believe that part of the Bible? No, I don't believe that's what God believes. I don't believe it. And that's okay that I don't believe it. It's that simple.
I don't know who.
Jerusa,
is that you?
That's it. Don't talk to second people, third party, fourth parties. Talk to the original one.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I just don't like. I'm just not going to tell anybody what they have to do.
No, I just said that. That's why by us telling it, we're third party people preaching and conforming. Don't
I'm not
do
preaching
that.
nothing. I ain't no damn
That's why I
preacher.
said
The only thing I recognize is that we're in hell.
Them make the decision for yourself. Don't listen to nobody else, because anybody will twist the words, but they won't twist the words in the holy space they're in. They're going to tell you what their faith represents. You believe which one represents you the best, and you believe it and you go with it, and you're not right and you're not wrong for it. And if anyone tells you you're wrong for it, they're wrong for telling you you're wrong for what you believe in.
You there, Jerusa?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah. That is why I wanted to make sure that you weren't a porn
Every faith is relevant. Every faith is important. Every faith is the same.
I mean, actually, that's not. I don't believe that's true.
It is, because then you're sitting there.
Every faith is the same. Because a lot of
going to discredit? What religion are you going to?
Let me talk now, please. Damn it!
I'm asking you, which religion are you going to discredit then? Which one?
I'm not discrediting any religion.
You just said I don't believe
all I gotta say is there's no. I'm not pointing no damn fingers at anybody.
You just said I don't.
All I gotta say is if this is a possible fact of whatever religion you believe, then it might be a question you want to ask yourself. That isn't something. But if your religion or your belief wants to like doesn't let you have an open mind, makes you say that this is this and that is that, and there's no other option. You don't want to keep you never open up the book of the Bible and all you do is talk. You never relate to what.
Hey, with all due respect, have you opened up the Quran?
Do that, but they
have you opened up other religious texts and read them? Because I'll be honest and say I've never read the Quran. I never read Jewish texts.
Neither. And then it's like, I mean, you can think.
So you can't say that if you don't know. That.
You have, right, and I've done a lot on the religion.
I just said that. That's why I said you can't say that because I haven't read other religions. I've got to know other religions.
That's the thing. You can't know.
Therefore, you can't preach.
That's why I'm not preaching. I'm just discussing.
You just said there's ones out there I don't believe, and I simply say, can you let me know which one? And you said I'm not
my opinion. I'm not preaching.
What?
I mean,
That makes no
how
sense.
dare I freaking tell you what to do?
No, what I'm saying is,
I
I'm
do it,
agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. What I said was, I asked you which faith, and you got upset saying, I'm not going to drop a name. And I said, I didn't see it as dropping a name.
No,
It's okay if there's
I would
certain
say that,
faiths out there you don't believe in.
Grace. When I say something, don't think that when I'm saying it, it's applying to you or
No, it's in general.
I'm not doing it, and I'm not going to tell people that they have to do this or do that.
You know that,
that a lot of religions do that, and it's like they want you to have
religion.
Every religion is correct. Every religion is correct.
Otherwise, it's just
have
drama.
the correctness of them, don't they? They have a faith.
Give example. Otherwise, it's not an intellectual conversation.
You know what, DeRosa? You definitely, you know, if everyone is wrong, then everyone is correct, because it really is.
Right. Because it's their own belief. It's what they believe. We have no right to tell people that they're wrong.
Exactly.
That makes
Even
sense.
if you know that, all you can do is pray for them and hope that they see the truth and they find some other.
Wait a second. You're basically saying that you hope that they see the truth, but what if their truth is their truth? I mean, there's other options.
You just said, Kitty, you just said there's people out there that are believing in horrible people. So what are you going to do?
Well,
Bash
okay, wait a
them?
second.
No.
Wait. All religions. Wait, there's satanic worshipers.
That's
There's
all.
devil worshipers. There's people out there that are just that love and feed on misery and death.
Of course they
They
do.
want to see you suffer and get.
Of course they do.
Satanists don't want to see us suffer.
Now expose them into the light.
But,
now,
you know,
now shine the biggest light you've ever seen onto that evil. Why are you not shining a light on that evil? If you can't shine the light on the evil, then don't even talk about it. Because if you can't talk the talk, then don't walk the walk. I do both.
Everything's spicy.
Satanists are good people. They don't
You're
wish
not
evil.
quite in that one. If you figure it out, you know, I mean, but I'm not here judging religions. I'm just saying.
No, you cannot judge religion.
In my opinion, the only correct religion is your own. Create your own religion and be your own religion, and associate with what you learn for yourself and what you search for. Associate your knowledge that you find from the God, and associate your people that can understand and really believe the same thing you believe. That would be the one religion that would be not a religion, and it wouldn't be. You would be able to be misled. I mean, that's just an idea. I mean, it's just like
that's just it. I don't have ideas because I'm not a religion.
From the possibility of being misled. I mean, that's just an idea, not like a fact. But it's.
I don't put ideas out there. Again, people, like I said, you believe what you want to believe. I do not go around and say that, oh, because I'm a Catholic, that means because you're Jewish or you're this and that, you're wrong. Your faith is wrong. You don't do that. You never do that, ever. Just because somebody believes
all you
something,
gotta say is
you
look at
never
it as yourself.
like them for their different religious beliefs than you are. Never do that. Because that's against whatever religion you are, which is about love. It's all about love.
You see the private chat?
I'm reading the private chat. Yes, I said hello to Phil. I said hello to Rick. So yes,
No,
I'm
the private chat I just put in. I just put something in the private chat.
Oh, private. I thought you meant the live comments. My mistake.
No,
Hi.
just for us.
Chrysler, how are you? That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I don't go up to people and say, oh, you're wrong for believing that. You can't do that. You just,
you know what? That is what I believe too, man. I really believe that, you know, if you really looked at what the Bible says, and it says that my spirit will not, this is the one thing that gets me to understand.
People don't go by the Bible. Jewish people do not follow the Bible. Muslims don't follow the Bible. Christians don't follow the Bible. They follow different scriptures and different texts. Like I said, you can't keep using the Bible as an example.
I agree, but I don't know if you understand. I think why is there so many Christian religions in the same book? With the same,
they're not reading from the same book. All of our books are valid. We all have different scripture, spiritual books.
Honestly, I disagree with that because you know what?
Then you're disagreeing against every religion.
If you have a book that says 1 + 1 = 3, that book is definitely going to have an error when it comes to reality.
The Bible
You guys know
has
the Roman
errors,
Catholics
Premier
took
Hal.
some parts
The
of the Bible out.
has errors in it, Premier Hal. Are you aware of that? And I'm a Catholic admitting the Bible has errors. Are you
The
serious?
Catholics took 36 books out of the Bible.
What I'm trying to say is there's a lot of people miscalculating what the Bible means.
But you're only talking about the Bible and Christians and Catholics. You're etch-a-sketching every other religion on the world, which you can't do. You're only speaking
I'm the Bible itself said that there's going to be many false religions. It says it right there in the book. The Bible itself is saying there's many people are going to think they know what I'm talking about.
Muslim is not false. There are so many religions around the world. They're not false. And just because I've never read their books,
religion, I have not. I don't judge religions. I don't do that. I'm not going to go in there and
you just did that because the only one you're talking about is the Bible. You're only talking about the Bible.
Try to
Can we get
conquer
some Jewish people on the panel, please? Because I need some Jewish people in other denominations.
I don't know. Sometimes the Jewish people can be very, very.
Stop it again. You're again.
They're very, very.
Use it on the person of the. Stop. You're grouping religions.
You are bringing
it's not the religion. It's the individual person.
Like you're saying, let's get some Jewish people up here. It's like what?
Meaning, I said I want other denominations of religion up here to speak their faith so I can understand it. Can I get some Muslims up here, some Jewish up here?
No,
I've
been
I would love to be exposed to other religions, Premier Hal.
Have a very, very.
My religion.
Catholicism and Christianity is not the only two religions on this earth.
I'm down with nature. I'm down
with all types of religion. I'd love to hear other religions talk beside just Christianity and Catholicism. Again, you're just talking from one side. There's many.
All I gotta say is there's a lot of
wonderful religions out there that I've never had the opportunity to read their religious books yet. So I will not judge, therefore speak on their behalf.
If you really get down to it, the Catholic religion is a cult.
Actually, no, it's not. The Catholic religion isn't a cult, but they're guilty of doing very horrible
things in the past
and in the present.
All religions can be considered a cult.
Yep.
Thank you that you worded that correctly. Every religion is guilty of
can be considered, yeah,
and doing horrible things.
And it doesn't make them bad.
One of them.
Every
single one.
They can be bad, they can be good, but most of them.
No, it's not. They can be bad. They can be good. All religions are guilty in the past.
Oh my God! What the hell? How do you just tell me it can't be?
That's factual evidence.
Every religion can be bad. How the hell is that not true?
That's factual religion right there. That's religion class factual right there. That's religion.
I mean, oh my God! There's Satanists and there's Christians. I said every religion can be good.
You just said about 15 religions in the world. What are you talking about?
I mean, you're bringing up.
You don't have any Jewish friends. You don't have any atheist friends. You don't have any Muslim friends.
I do too. I have a lot of friends.
You only have like Catholics.
I can name off. I just don't want to point any fingers, but I got a lot of people that don't believe that there's a God.
But you're pointing fingers at the Bible. You're pointing fingers at the Bible.
Do I care that the earth is flat or round? I just, my understanding, I don't care if the earth is round or flat. Because
guys, you know what? At some point in my life, I'm going to have a great live debate, intellectual live debate on my channel about religion, because I would love to have a deep discussion about religion on an intellectual level.
The only thing is honestly,
understanding religions. There's more Satanists in this world.
I will never let you prove.
I'm more open-minded than that. Thank you. I live in Canada. I
just don't like it when somebody tries to. I won't do it because I don't have. That's why
I do it.
Not represent any religion's faith. I don't.
I live in Canada. We don't have to be evangelists on no Canadian network because there are TV evangelists on Canadian networks. They're on American networks, but they're on no Canadian networks.
Something you do.
We tell people to go to the actual place of worship. Go to the place of worship. They're everywhere. There's a temple. They're everywhere. Go to them.
Yeah.
Grace. I want DeRosa. He hasn't been up here. I've said so much.
I'd love for you to come
rambling
out. I've got to get going because I have a big day for me. And I have actually a live stream I set up that I was actually going to do. That was actually going to talk about Catholicism and about baptism and communion and confirmation. I mean, I'm curious about people that are Catholicism in the point where they believed in Catholicism some point in their life, or was Catholicism part of their life from the moment they were born, meaning were you baptized into Catholicism and was Catholicism a part of your life from the beginning?
You know, the funny thing is most of the Catholics, they are Catholics because that's what they were born into, and that's what their parents pressed them to
I
do.
just remembered.
Yes, that's what I was. My mother.
Going over here, we're rating Gill Skills, everybody.
Thank you.
So,
That's
Patty by observation, we're going over to Gill Skills.
Hi, Spicy. Thank you. Becky,
Gill
you have
Skills,
the
everybody.
same
Get
question.
live. Let's go over there.
Yes, Premier Hell, but you just cut off what she just said to us, which was very beautiful. That's how I learned. My mother and my father taught me about it. Not school. My mother, my father taught me. And then the church taught me. And then
I really appreciate it.
so that's wild that you learn that way.
Your idea is able to think outside the box. It's only via lecture.
Exactly.
If
That's
you
why
can't
we need
think
to
outside
bring
the
up
box,
other
it is
people.
exactly true. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
we need to bring up other people. I need other people of faith to come up here and open up about their faith and
Yeah, we're rating Gill Skills. I'll go live probably either tomorrow morning or tomorrow
that'll
afternoon.
be great.
Your bells rung.
There's much
I mean,
don't know.
I'll leave this open. We can discuss this, but I'm ending the live stream. We're gonna go over
Oh,
there.
yeah, definitely. I'm going over to catch some.
Gill Skills is talking about some really awesome
shenanigans.
stuff right now, so let's go over
Thanks
there.
for coming out, everybody. I hope you all had a wonderful time.
Thank you all.
Sorry, we got out of
Oh,
business.
Bill, I found a great religion. Thank you. It's called Catholic. I was baptized, confirmed, confirmation. Thank you. But have a wonderful day, everybody, and God bless.